Basically, they had a council over at the thing,
Where?
at the Capitol.
When was that?
I saw it on the news this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can't talk about alphabet.
You can't talk about alphabet people. And there's Jake leading the way.
Oh.
Jake leading the way.
Damn Jake, boy. That damn Jake ain't got no.
Jake leading the way, talking about, and you could tell he was zesty,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He was zesty as hell.
That's fun. There's a restaurant called Zesties. There's a restaurant in Lakewood called Zesties. It's got,
Zesty crab.
Crab.
Zesty
Crab.
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 I know about that. Yeah.
You know Zesty's crab.
Uh-huh.
It cracked me up, boy.
It's like full of zest.
Zest.
Zesty, yeah.
Zesty. You know, and an Asian on it. Like, oh, shit. Some Asians be doing
I can't
everything.
believe she had the audacity to say, "Don't say nothing about the Jews."
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a Jew. It's like, well, you a fake Jew.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, no, we the real Jews. We the real Jews, man.
I see a commercial, right? Commercial about small hats talking about that Hamas is the one who got all these small weapons, right?
The who? Hamas?
Hamas got
Right.
Yeah, Hamas got small
Which
weapons.
Hamas means violent, I want to say, in the Hebrew.
Yeah, violent.
I think it means violent in the Hebrew. I'll look it up.
Well, they got these weapons, right? And,
Mhm.
and it shows that they're in the tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
they're in the hospitals,
Mm-hmm.
they're everywhere. But they're small weapons. They're not mass destruction
No.
weapons. They're not technical weapons. They're just small arms. you know?
Right.
And they said that they're the threat. They're the ones who's causing the problem.
There's no way.
I said,
There's no way. They created Hamas.
yeah.
They created the just like you see right
small
now
hats did.
in Iran.
Yeah.
That's the Mossad, the economic hitman,
Yeah.
out there trying to bring in a coup,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Hey, we're gonna get started. Shalom out there. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rekah, Quadash. A double honors and salutations to the apostles and others of Great Millstone. Much respect to you brothers out on the highways and byways, pushing this truth with fear and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect. We out here in Olympia, Washington to do what? Bring in prophecy. And a lot is happening on the forefront of America, Babylon the Great. A lot is happening, taking place, right? You got over in Minneapolis, right? You got the ICE running rampant, right? Doing whatever they want to the people, right? Part of what? Jacob's trouble, right? You Judites, a lot. I see a lot of Judites saying, "Oh, you keep saying we're next, and nothing's happening." Wait, you just you wait, right? Just you wait. As a matter of fact, let's get in the NLT. I might have to get it. First, Zephaniah 1, right, and 4 in the NLT, or it might be in the GNT.
Okay.
If you want to, get into the GNT if you can.
GNT.
Yeah. Zephaniah 1 and verse 4, because hey man, the Northern Kingdom is already getting rolled up on with ICE, but ICE agents is coming for anybody. It don't matter, right? You so-called white people think that they're not gonna touch us. They're gonna put a cap in your ass too, man, because this is what the ICE agent that blasted that woman in the face.
Right.
He was a IDF. He was part of the IDF, Israel Defense Forces, right? He was part of the Defense Forces.
Right.
So they're not gonna care about what you look like or I'm American or whatnot. This is and what is it? What else? Nero 47 want to do? He want to impose the Insurrection Act, right?
Right.
So again, man, these troubles are coming to the shores of Babylon the Great, and we're here. We're in the midst of it. Hey, as a matter of fact, before I get this.
No, it's not Zephaniah 4:1.
It's 1 and 4. Zephaniah 1 and 4.
1 and 4.
I get this real quick in Ezekiel while you get that. Ezekiel 12, I want to say.
Right.
Because it's a lot of naysaying and a lot, that's not going to happen. This is not going to go on. Hey, man, it's here. All right? It's time to shut up, man, and let the prophets do the talking, right? Starting with our apostles as a great millstone, they do the talking, man, right? All the way down to us, brothers that's like-minded, that's teaching the same doctrine, right? Telling y'all what's going to happen in this present world, man.
Right.
All out destruction is coming to the shores of America just because it's not happening everywhere worldwide. It's in the building blocks of it, man. Right? They want to create a one world government, a one world order, right? Technocracy being the tech giant, right? Or being the giant, right? That's what they want to do. They want to control the masses of the people.
Right.
Right? With a Marco C hip, a chip that's going to go in your right hand or your forehead. Now, let me get this in before you get that real quick.
No problem.
Or better yet, bring that up. You found it?
Yeah, the day of the Lord's judgment.
Yeah.
Zephaniah 1:4.
Yeah.
For it reads, I will punish the people of
That's
Jerusalem.
in the GNT, right?
That's GNT.
Mm-hmm.
Salakia. That is in the GNT.
Mhm.
Good news translation.
Go ahead.
I will punish the people of Jerusalem and
Uh-huh.
all of Judah.
Right? Jerusalem and all of Judah. Jerusalem, which is the northern kingdom, is already getting their full dose of it, man.
Right.
Right? And there's more to come. But you Judites, man, you Judites are next, man. This is Jacob's trouble. Right?
Uh-huh.
It's gonna go full blast, man. It's in increments right now. Right? All of this insurrection act and these Gestapo troops out here in these streets, scrolling the streets, man. What did Jesse Ventura say? He said that this is a third world country when you got military troops out there on the corners and whatnot, right?
Highways and byways.
Remember they changed the Department of Defense to Department of War.
Right.
And what do they want? They want to rage war on the citizens of the United States, man.
Right.
So y'all gonna get in line and shut the hell up.
Right.
Man, that's coming. Right? You think you're gonna be, oh no, that ain't gonna happen to me. What all this shit that's happening in the world, man.
Right.
More I think Amazon went out, X went out, Verizon went out for a long. You don't got Verizon, do you?
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't either. Verizon went out, right?
Right.
All of these things that's happening. This is programmed, man. Right? Order out of chaos. They bring in the chaos, only to bring order. Right? Whether or not if that was a psyop that happened in Minnesota, it don't even matter. Right? They're gonna find reasons to bring in more laws. Like they just they trying to right now 13-year-olds. They got the spot on 13-year-olds. They can't be on social media. So what they said, we need to stop 13 and under from being on social media. So therefore, if they have to do that, that means people got to sign in or use a ID to get on these social media platforms.
Right.
Right. So again, this is invading your privacy.
Yes.
Got to know who's online. Got to know everything.
Yes.
All of that big brother, that eye in the sky, right? Which we know Yahweh Shem Yahushua is that true eye in the sky. But they're trying to put an eye in the sky as well, right? 2 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter, it says, who opposes and exalts himself as more than God, right?
Right.
That's this devil. But this devil is going to come down with great wrath. Start at the top again for that, brother.
Again, day of the Lord's judgment.
4 again.
Zephaniah 1, the Good News translation.
Mhm.
Verse 4, it reads, I will punish the people of Jerusalem
Mm-hmm.
and all of Judah.
Uh-huh.
I will destroy the last trace of the worship of Baal
Right.
there, and no one will ever remember the pagan priests who served them.
Right.
Serve him.
Right. Yeah. The Lord is going to destroy all of these idols. Right. You're going to Jesus. You're going to white man Jesus.
Right.
Right. you praying to these idols, these statues, especially Ephraim. Ephraim loved that, man. Ephraim is that's why the scriptures say leave Ephraim alone, because he's in bed with all of these idols, man. Santa Maria and Guadalupe and just the whole nine, man. You got to leave Ephraim alone because they just through, right? We know 2/3 of our people are through, man, and they're gonna get caught up out here because there's gonna be an insurrection, right?
Yes.
For the ones that's that know this truth, man. Not only that, you ones that believe in the Bible, right? All of that, you're gonna face the music too, right? They're gonna starve you out. They're gonna like the second Edge said, they're gonna basically Salakia. They're gonna have you pretty much starve you out and then feed you food to idols, right? They're gonna dangle pork in your face and whatnot. They're gonna dangle all of these things in your face. This is what's coming, man. This is what's coming to the shores of Babylon, man. Right? Jacob's trouble. That should be done with that. I just wanted to bring out Judah, yeah, because you Judites out here, right? Thinking ain't nothing you ain't gonna be touched. Hey, the Lord coming for you. This is Ezekiel 12, and starting at 21. Ezekiel 12 and 21. It says, "And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?" Right? The apostles have been talking about, since they came on YouTube, been talking about, hey, Jacob's trouble is coming. The mark is coming. All out chaos is coming. This man gonna come down with great wrath. And now it's here, right? And this whole time, a lot of, if you ain't on the side of the apostles, the elders, a great millstone, if you ain't on the side of this doctrine, Yahweh Shah's doctrine, right? You've been naysaying, you've been gainsaying, right? You've been saying all of these things that oh, that's not going to happen,
Mhm.
right? Like it says Ezekiel 12 and 22, son of man, what is that proverb? Let's look at that word proverb real quick. Because our people are through, man.
Yeah.
Our people are
Very
through,
through.
man. They're through, right? As much bullshit I see on the news, on the web, on these social media platforms,
Right.
man. Our people are through. They need death by pain.
Yes.
They need to wake up in the kingdom, refreshed with law, statute, commandments in their inward parts. Now we, as saying we call ourselves the hopeful elect. We hope that we get to the kingdom of heaven on the first time around. We don't want to be sat here and left to the four kinds of evils that the Lord is going to bring out here on Jake and release on Jake, man. Right? Because the Lord got missiles, he got animals, he got the sword.
Yep.
He got a lot of things that's out here, right?
Everything. Yeah, just yesterday I just met a Judite.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to know about the birds, so,
Okay.
so I kind of like gave him some, milk.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I did was teach him about, the name of the Lord.
Right.
That's the one.
That's the
number
first.
one
Yeah, that's
thing
the
to
first
do.
thing.
That's that beginning of knowledge, wisdom and knowledge is the name of the Lord.
Uh-huh.
And I show him, I gave him a video for him to watch, so that he can receive that meat.
Mm-hmm.
But
Planted the seed.
but I'm planting the seed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing what the Lord is telling me to do is go feed his sheep.
Right.
But you know what? The Lord brought me to him to receive that because he understood and knows the voice.
Yeah. My sheep hear my voice.
Yep, my sheep hear my voice, and he's hungry.
Mm-hmm.
He's very hungry.
Right.
But that's what we're doing. We're gathering. We're bringing them to the marriage, and we're gathering our fold. Because that's what we're supposed. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what's going to happen. They will remember themselves in their captivity.
That's right. This is the word proverb is mashallah, mashallah or mashal.
Right.
It's a proverb parable, sentence of ethical wisdom, ethical maxims, poem, similitudes, parable, byword, Strong's definition, metaphorical, natural sense, a smile, poem. Let me look at the root word. To rule, to have dominion, right? So going back to this again, Ezekiel 12 and 22, it says, "Son of man, what is the proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged?" It says, "and every vision faileth. Tell them, therefore, thus say the Lord, power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel." It says, "But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel," right? There's no more like, oh, is that going to happen? Or is that really taking place on the earth? No, you people are frightened, man. Right? These people are in uproars. That's part of Jacob's trouble too.
Yep.
Right? Second Esdras, the 9th chapter. We'll get that next. That people are in uproar, right? When the wicked are in rulership, the people mourn. But when the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. Right? So nobody's rejoicing. Right. People, even they got the Black Panther out here.
Yes.
I
see him.
You see
I
him?
think they might be in Philadelphia.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You got the Black Panther coming out of nowhere and saying, "Oh, we need to stop ICE and stop this and that." You ain't gonna stop a damn thing because the power is in the Lord's hand, man. Right? We want this devil to take over and do whatever he wants to do, which the Lord is gonna give him the power to do that. So he can. What is he? He's hardening Pharaoh's heart.
Right. Pharaoh's
heart is being hardened. Right. And so his heart has been hardened. He's not gonna think about who can stop me, who can bring me down. Right? That's not in his mindset. His mindset is keep conquering and conquer the whole earth, right? And then bring in this technocracy, right? This new world order, this one world currency, right? CBCDs or central bank digital currency. That's on the way. The blockchains, right? All of that is coming about. This digital ID, right? This carbon footprint. Right. That's tracking you everywhere you go. Your thoughts. They want to tell you, hey, you can go to the hospital if you have this. If you have a problem with you. Right. All of these things, man. That's part of the chip, man. This is what's coming. And if you're not practicing, we're talking about practice.
Right.
If you're not doing these things, man, if you're not doing the necessary things that's pleasing to the Heavenly Father, you're not going to be able to escape these things, man. Right?
Right.
You're not going to be able to run off into the wilderness and build you a hut, right? A bunker or whatnot. Those bunkers ain't going to save you, right? Your little community off in the woods ain't going to save you, right? The scriptures say he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead, right? Going into that word mark, or going into that word hand, it's your dextrose, it's your dominant hand. So whatever your dominant hand is, it don't right, left, your foot, your leg, your ass cheek, it don't matter, your neck, your head, it's going in you. It's going in you, right? And we pray that the Lord is going to keep us from that hour of temptation, right? Keep the spirit on us to deny it, right? You better hope. You got something? You saying something?
No, I was just saying not to receive that.
Yeah. You better hope that the Lord give you that spirit, to that end time, right? Are you going to fold on the question?
Yes, the questioning.
Because they're gonna do everything in their power. I was watching a show called Pluribus.
Okay.
Basically, and this just happened in the news too. There was a sentinel that came from outer space, and it was trying to get in touch with the people on Earth, right? But the sentinel, it fucked everybody up, but a couple people, like 8 people in the Earth, But the elites, the wicked elites, were a part of the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
So they was trying to round up everybody and get them to basically commit to what they was doing. They didn't force them. They was like, we're just here to help. We just here to do this. We're trying to stop this. We're here to help you. We're not here to make you scared of anything like that. Right. Predictive programming, what they're doing. But that's what they was trying to do. They were trying to get them to buy into whatever. So everybody was on one accord. Everybody was on one pretty much the same. Everybody thought the same. You knew everybody's thoughts. You knew how to look up everything right then and there in your mind and everything. So it was like you had a chip in you. Right. And the people that didn't, pretty much they died out. If you didn't take it. Right.
It's just like the Matrix. The Matrix. They uploaded your knowledge, and you see how Neo learned how to do karate. He learned how to do all kinds of weaponry and all stuff like that. So that's how he's flying. Being able to do flying helicopters and whatever. That was that instant upload of information of data. And like you said, that's what they want to do. They want to be able to control that data, though.
Right. What tokenization?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, let's look that up. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Tokenization, because this is what these pretty much your Larry Finks, right? The BlackRock controller. Well, he's not the owner of BlackRock. It's a collective group, but he's the spokesman for BlackRock, right? He was talking about tokenization, right? Because everything that you have is going to be tokenized, right? And all your cars, your money, your credit cards, your housing, all of that is going to be tokenized and put on a digitalized token, right? More tracking. It says overview for tokenization. It says tokenization is the process of converting data or real world assets into digital tokens. Come on, man. There's no way around this, man. This is the 4th industrial revolution. Man merging with machine, right? That's what's coming. That's what's here, right? With all of this shit that's happening in the world, Greenland, right? Trump trying to take over Greenland. You got troops coming in from Sweden. You got troops coming in from France. Germany's talking or NATO is talking to Russia now. Right. We know the beast shall hate this whore and burn her flesh, right? We know civil war is coming. It's on the brink, man. Hey, this is a wonderful time to be alive. If you're on the right side of it. If you're on the wrong side of it, you don't know what the hell is going on. You're gonna be caught off guard. Right. The Lord is gonna come like a thief in the night.
Because the famine of the word is going to be closed up. There's not going to be no famine, or you're not going to be able to see the videos. You're not going to see us on the highways and byways teaching and trying to get you to come into the marriage.
Right.
That's going to be once those doors shut, like in Noah's days of Noah, it's over.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Because this is the spiritual ark right now.
Right.
This spiritual ark is being built. Right. It's telling you the days of Noah. Right. It took him 120 years to build that ark. Man. 120 years. Right? Think about the year 5. Oh, it ain't gonna rain. This nigga crazy. What's wrong? He out there building. Where you got that wood from, boy?
What you doing?
Well, it ain't gonna rain. It never rained. Like
he mad.
they was probably mocking him bad, grabbing water
yeah.
from streams and oceans and stuff, and
Right.
just like throwing buckets on them, and, like
pretending to go
pretending.
flood.
Yeah,
You know
who Jake is.
they
Just
they
over-
dirty, man.
yeah.
You know, just dirty. Just treating the man like
Over the top.
You know,
Right.
but he give him warning. You know, I mean, the one thing is that
Mm-hmm.
they know back in that day,
Mm-hmm.
the Lord was with them.
Right.
They weren't even afraid of him.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't afraid of the consequences that the Lord had showed them previously. It had been written down about how, you know, what the Lord had done to them, and they just kind of like just dismissed it. You know, like
Mhm.
they're doing today. They don't
Right.
care. They don't. You know, you warn them about, a strong man. You tell them not, get an alarm so you
Uh-huh.
won't, so someone won't break into the house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some fools won't get an alarm.
Yeah.
They'll just go
They
ahead
just
and just allow,
hope for the best.
pray. I guess pray
Hope for the best.
for the best. You know that
No cloak, just hoping for the
just
best.
hope for the best, that nobody's gonna break into the house. But next thing you know, like yesterday, there in Seattle,
Mm-hmm.
there was a house break-in,
Okay.
and they was trying to get the daughter,
Oh shit.
and the owner stabbed the suspect, and the
Mhm.
suspect stabbed the owner.
Okay.
But he didn't have
He
no protective devices on his
Uh-huh.
house. But you want to know, how did that individual get into the house?
Right.
Didn't lock the doors.
They locked the doors. Yeah.
Didn't take any precautions.
Mm-hmm.
Like we doing today. They don't take no precautions. They just
Right.
kind of like live aimlessly.
Right, because the Lord is our buckler and our shield.
Shield, right?
Right. We got to lean upon the Lord, because the
Right.
Lord is going to be the one that we got to lean upon when these times come, when the
Come.
crashing come, man.
Right.
Right. When society, right,
Right.
the lights go out.
Con.
Right, just like in Venezuela, they
Right.
cut the lights off, and then they hit them with that with the damn thing that made them throw up in their nose bled.
Yeah.
Right?
The
Whatever weapon, yeah,
electromagnetic.
Powerful weapon.
A
A powerful weapon,
Yeah.
right? They couldn't do anything,
Right. Nothing.
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 So we gonna need a special power
Right.
to defend us in these times, man. Right?
Con.
We're gonna need a special power. Going back to this tokenization,
Right.
it says the process of converting data or real world assets into digital tokens, right? It's if you want to get Zephaniah, if you holding something,
No. Go ahead.
if you want to get that Zephaniah 1 and 14, start at 13. Zephaniah 1 and 13.
Did you want it in the
No, it should be all right in the NLT is fine. NLT.
NLT?
Yeah, 1 and 13. Start at 13. Because we know famine is coming. We know the famine of the word is coming. We know all of this is going to be shut down, man. Your grocery store is going to be shut down. You got the liberty to go to the grocery store now. You got the liberty to get on a plane and fly places. You got the liberty to go enjoy a ball game, go have something to eat. But what these days are approaching, where all of that shit going to be shut down. This shit ain't going to be here, right?
Right.
This shit ain't going to be all like you. America for itself is through. It's done. The people are walking around like zombies. Right? They don't know what's going on. They don't know they head for their ass, man.
Right.
They don't know anything. What's up, little buddy? I see you. Trying to get them smells. I see you.
Yeah, you do.
But they don't know what the hell is going on, man. Their heads are in the clouds, man. Cloud 9.
Cloud 9. Zephaniah 1 and 13 in the
You know,
Salaki, hold up. I was in the King James.
and finishing off, it says either as a non-sensitive placeholder for sensitive information like credit card numbers, or as blockchain-based digital representation of ownership for assets like real estate, stocks, or art to enable easier trading and management. It enhances security by removing valuable data from system, reducing compliance burdens, and unlock new possibilities for fractional ownership, liquidity, and automated processes in financial and Web 3. So again, this digitalized system is coming to the shores of America, right?
Right.
You're gonna have to, if you want to play ball, you're gonna have to get a chip, man.
Yep.
You're gonna have to get stuck. You're gonna have to get pricked. You're gonna have to get bagged, man. And that's what's coming.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because if you look at Walmart,
Uh-huh. Oh,
Has-
yeah, got
yeah,
the
the-
automated systems
yeah,
and whatnot.
I went through the checkout line, and they had the facial recognition right
Right.
there. You know, monitoring you, making sure you who are who you are.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, that's gonna be scary.
What?
Uh,
Wait, hey, to get on the flight, you got to show your face.
yeah.
right? You ain't
Scary
it's
times
getting
we
there,
live in.
man. It's getting there.
Scary times we live in.
Go
Zephaniah 1, NLT, verse 13. So their property will be plundered.
Mm.
Their homes will be ransacked.
Right?
They will build new homes, but never live in them.
Mm-hmm.
They will plant vineyards, but never drink wine from them.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 14, it reads, that terrible day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is near.
Mm-hmm.
Swiftly it comes, a day of bitter tears, a day when even young men will cry out. Verse 15, it reads, it will be a day when the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's anger is poured out, a day of terrible distress and anguish.
Hey, the day of the Lord, man. The day of the Lord is very near, man. Right? We don't have much time, and we're rejoicing because we know this plan, this America, right? The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. We know the wicked is going to be shut out. Right? He's going to be destroyed. He's going to be taken off the face of the earth, and we're going to go live in righteousness and peace, man. But with much tribulation shall you enter to the kingdom. So we know with this devil having everything on lock, right? He's taking everything away from people, right?
Right.
He's taking people's lands. He's taking their heritage. He's taking their resources, their minerals, all of this stuff. He want to be greedy and grab it to himself. Why do the heathen rage? Why do they think of a vain thing, right? Why do they have in their mind that they can take over the world? Well, if you go back to the birthright, right? Jacob and Esau. Jacob supplanted Esau, right? Because Esau, being carnal as he is, right, came in from the field having eaten for a couple days, and sold his birthright for uncooked part of meat, man. Right, that's a carnal individual, right? That's an individual that has no spirituality about him, man. Right, and we can see that throughout the earth today. This devil don't have no spirituality out of it. It's all carnal, right? His minions, right? They're all carnal as well. They want to run to fact check, and I gotta make sure ChatGPT is telling me this, Gronk is telling me this. If it ain't coming from them AI, right? It's not true. Right? But this thing of ours is spiritual.
Yes.
Right? This thing of ours is spiritual, and we know we got to fight this. It's a spiritual war. It's not a carnal war, right? Carnally, you pick up your telephone and go to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, what is they talking about? The Black Hebrew Israel, blah 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 blah. I'll be like, get out of here with that Eurocentric ideology, man. Because it's all the way of thinking in all of these platforms. These genetic tests and whatnot, these 23andMe's, these Ancestry.com and all of that shit, it's based off European people, right? It's based off the so-called European, because it's Edomites, man. Edomites, right? It's Edomites, right? That's all it is, man.
Right, correct.
You got some more on that?
The one thing, about that, you know, you think about it. It continues to read verse 15. A day of ruin and desolation. Right. A day of darkness and gloom. A day of clouds and blackness. A day of verse 16 reads, a day of trumpet calls and battle cries. Down go the walled cities in the strongest battlements. Right. You know, that's the one things that everybody gonna be at war. That's what it's telling you. You know, it's blowing the trumpet that we're gonna be in battle. Those young men and women, they're gonna be in battle. They're gonna be over there in the valley of Yahweh.
Well, yeah, people are gonna get signed off and go to war, and never come back home. You're gonna die over there, fighting this war, right? Because the draft is gonna happen. You're gonna be drafted, right? You 18 to 26-year-olds. You're going to be drafted in this war, and even more than that. Go ahead.
Because they forgot, you know, in Vietnam, they forgot World War I, World War II. You know, what did they do? They drafted people. They had to have somebody to fight those wars, and it's going to be not the elite. It's going to be your children, your children's children. So what are they going to do? Where are they going to run? Where are they going to hide? You know, because they're going to send after the, you know,
they're going to pick you up.
Hey, they're going to send I.C.E after your ass, and then what?
What
you gonna do?
ICE, you gotta. They saying that ICE is rolling through on rental cars, vans, and whatnot, and asking you for your identification.
Crazy.
What time we living in, man?
I don't know.
What time we living in, man?
Glorious times. We live in glorious times,
right?
So we know what's coming, and that's why we rejoice. We rejoice. It's a change of rulership. These people going down, and we're gonna be the ones ruling next. Next. So as we continue to read verse 17,
Mm-hmm.
it's because you have sinned against the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. I will make you grope around like the blind. Your blood will be poured into the dust, and your bodies will lie rotting on the ground.
Ew. You're gonna be rotting on the ground. There's gonna be
Rotting
bodies
on the
on top of bodies, man.
Right.
Right?
Calm.
They're gonna be bodies on top of bodies. Right now, you
Right.
got a lot of like it says in Revelation 11 chapter, you got these spiritual bodies out here dead.
Dead,
Right?
right.
Because Jake walking around, two Jakes just passed by,
Calm,
looked at the
calm.
sign and kept it moving.
Yeah, kept it going.
moving.
You know?
Didn't even look like they
Yeah,
had a
they-
curious thought about it. It's like, hey, all right,
you know,
I
was
ain't
like,
fucking with that.
Yeah, he said, I think it's woman look, you know,
Uh-huh.
and, but he kind of like, I don't want to deal with this
Right?
because it's too hard for me to deal with because, you know, I got my stresses in life. Well, guess what? You're gonna have more stresses in
right?
life.
Yep. Right.
You know,
you coming to
this
this truth.
is just beginning of Jacob's
you
trouble,
coming
right?
to this truth.
You haven't been the United States hasn't been touched,
Right.
and people here have been, you know, how to say, lackadaisical,
Right. Right.
living lavishly, you know, without too much fear. Even though we are under the auspices of still tyranny,
Mm-hmm.
but we really haven't been, you know, affected too much because we can still go to work,
Yeah. Like I was just saying, we can still go to the grocery store.
right?
You can still get on the plane. You can
Right.
go to a ball game.
Yeah.
You can go. You can do all of these things.
Right.
Right. But those days are coming. Those days are closing in.
Yep.
Right. Everything pressure from above, pressure from below.
Right.
Right. It's closing in on
Wow.
on all rounds.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
People like going to sleep. You know, or like, damn, all of this is happening in a row. Yeah, like, people are talking. Look at Mark Ruffalo. He was at the Golden Globes.
Okay.
He was like, you know, they was like, I gotta ask you, you know, how's it been back there in this room? He's like, you know, I can't really, you know, we just had a woman got shot in the face, and we got a president that said his he don't matter to the law.
Right.
Like even celebrities are starting to be like, yo,
So,
what the
something
hell
wrong,
is going
man.
on?
Yeah.
Something's not right, man.
They're waking up to the fact that, you know, they're about to start this civil war, and you
Uh-huh.
know, and they're gonna have to pick sides.
Yeah.
You have to choose sides.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line.
Hey, like Moses said, this is signing the line in the sand.
Right.
Choose
Yeah.
this day.
Choose who you gonna
Who
serve.
you gonna serve,
Who
right?
you gonna serve?
You can't serve Mammon and you can't serve the Heavenly Father, right? Mammon is money,
Right,
right? This
right.
is in the scriptures.
But that's for the Israelites.
Uh-huh.
That's not for the rest of the
Yeah,
heathens.
that's true.
The heathens aren't invited to the wedding.
No, never not.
So the
never.
heathens gotta, you know, gonna have to face the face the piper. You know, as
Mhm.
they say. You know, they gonna have to
They got a
deal with it.
judgment waiting anyway.
Yeah, they got a judgment coming, and they're just gonna have to pay the piper when it's time for the check to be cashed.
Speaking of our people, you still on that? You still,
No.
You good up?
Yeah.
But going back to Ezekiel 12 and verse 25, it says, For I am the Lord Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. Right? This what we, because we're the mouthpieces of the Heavenly Father, Abaratazar, right? The Lord is giving us a spirit to follow. As a matter of fact, I had a dream. I'll tell you about it later.
Right.
But the Lord has given us the asal. He's given us the heart. He's given us the ears, the eyes to follow. Right.
Right.
Malachi 3:16. You're gonna discern between who serves the Heavenly Father and who doesn't. Right.
Right.
Right. We're following. I'll give you pastors according to my
my heart.
to my heart.
Right.
Right. We're seeing who our spiritual fathers are. Right.
Right.
And who we're supposed
Right.
to follow after. Right.
Right.
Again.
Because you're discerning,
Mhm.
you know, making that discernment, and you know, the trust, you know, but you got to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because he's the one, you know, going to be the one direct you to that person.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
he deceived, and the deceiver is in the hands of the
Is.
Lord.
Right.
So if it's in the hands of the Lord, don't worry about it,
Uh-huh.
because it's predestinated. Everything
Right,
is
yeah.
predestined for it to
Mhm.
happen. So
Wish I could see
all thing you
that.
need to do is sit back, relax. Don't, you know, like Elder Hawa was telling us,
Mhm.
don't protest.
Yeah,
Don't go out
Hell
there
no.
and be
You
a part of
dumbass.
and vote and be a part of those customs that were not belong to us. Those
Mhm.
aren't our customs.
Right.
So why are you following them?
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't be slothful and do your homework, your due diligence,
Mhm.
because you're supposed to be out there like I'm supposed to be out here finding out who we really are.
Yeah, basically. Especially if you're an able-bodied man,
Right.
right? You should be out here on these highways and byways
Come on.
preaching His word, man.
Right.
The Lord put it in you, right? It's just like that the parable of the talent and putting the talent in a napkin,
Yes.
And hide it, or does a man light a candle and put it under the bed?
Right.
No. He
Right.
light a candle and go, out amongst.
So we can
where-
see.
So he can see,
you know,
right?
so others can see
Uh-huh,
too. So
exactly.
he sees that we are in the dark.
Uh-huh.
So he's gonna give us that light through the men, prophets, and the apostles and the bishops,
Hey.
and they're gonna hear the voice of the Yahweh Shai.
The scriptures say in Ecclesiastes 8, it says that it says that wisdom makes a man face to shine, right? So that light, right? When people see you, they see that light.
Right.
It's like that
Right.
the individual you was just talking about. You saw that light,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, he saw the light.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's funny, but he's a barbecue joint.
Uh-huh.
He owns a barbecue joint, so I got some chicken from him.
Right.
So
right.
the chicken was pretty good, but he was doing that pork too. So I'm like, we don't. I said you need to read scriptures about abominable
hit him with
foods and
that.
stuff like
Oh,
that.
man.
So, but I kind of like wanted
Yeah.
to make sure that I don't scare him away.
Uh-huh.
I want to first give him that milk, and then from there give him the meat.
Mhm.
And only way I can give him the meat is by introducing him to the name of the Lord and exalting the name of the Lord. Yahweh Bashmi.
It just sounds more pure.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's like, dang,
Because there's
this
no.
is what I've been,
He was missing him
Yeah.
and his woman.
Uh-huh.
Because he was with his woman, and they were both, gravitating to it. They saw, what I was. If I was not speaking according to the word,
Mm-hmm.
then they wouldn't listen.
Right.
But I was speaking according to the word, and they had a Bible with them.
Oh,
So they were reading.
zeal.
Yeah, they had the zeal.
Jake with them
Yeah,
that
yeah,
zeal.
they had the zeal, and they was reading the scriptures, and I asked him. I said, "Do you know about the curses, Deuteronomy?" I said, "Do you know have you read the Bible to understand who we are?" Because he's a Mason too. So he was in that.
Oh, there's a lot of Freemasons out here.
Yeah, a lot of
I
Freemasons
used to
out
have
here.
a barber that was Mason.
Okay, so they in that group, right?
Uh-huh.
They're in that lost knowledgeable group.
Mm-hmm.
So when I introduced him to the scriptures, it took hold right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Thank you." He said, "This is what I'm looking for because I was, in that lost space." And I said, "It's not me." I said, "It's Yahweh Ba'ashimi Al-Shai who brought me to you to reveal the truth." That's it.
We probably got to go back there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go there.
Yeah. Let's go back.
Because no, I got his phone number, and
Okay.
I'm trying to get him to come onto the fold, so maybe he can be a part of our group, our camp.
We'll see.
Well, that's how
We'll see.
I got to test the spirit. We got to
Yeah.
test the spirit. You just
We'll
can't let
see.
anybody
We'll
in there
see.
in the camp.
Going back to Ezekiel 12 and 25, it says, "For I am the Lord Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall no more be prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it, saith the Lord." Yeah, the doors of mercy are closing.
Right.
They're pretty much, hey man, you got a crack, you got a sliver where you can peek in there, right, and see that little sliver of light. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
that's it. Because these days, if you can't get it now, I mean,
Yeah.
you're done.
Fishing
right?
season's almost
Uh-huh.
over.
Almost
You know,
over. It's gonna be hunting.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
hunting
hunting.
season. so we gonna be fishers of men.
Mhm.
That's our main goal is to be fishers of men. But like you said, it's hunting season. It's like who shot the rabbit?
Uh-huh. I got you.
Bugs Bunny.
Verse 26, it says, "Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel." You can get Ezekiel 33. Start at the top. It says, "Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesies of the times that are far off." Prophesying the times are far off. These times ain't far off. It says, "Therefore saith unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power." Right? Hey,
Uh-huh.
we giving you the warning, right?
Right.
We telling you what's going on, and this is for the house of Israel, man.
Right.
For you Israelites first, right? The heathen, they already got their day, man. They already had their heaven. They already been in rulership, and it's coming to an end, right? We're in the end times, man. Right? It's beautiful that you woke up in the end times.
It is
right?
beautiful. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
beautiful to wake up in the end times,
yeah,
man.
You gotta give thanks and you gotta glorify the Lord. You gotta exalt His name for allowing you to be awoken.
Right?
Awoke.
Let me get this real quick before you start
Yeah,
that.
no problem.
This is Matthew 13 and verse 17. In the NLT, it says, I tell you the truth. Many prophets and righteous people long to see what you see, right?
Right.
You got many brothers, you know, and people of like-minded that passed on,
Right.
right? Went back to the spiritual realm,
Right.
up there to the Lord. Hey, Lord, how long you gonna let this devil keep ruling? How
Huh?
long you gonna keep let this go?
Con.
Right? And to be in our present shoes today, man, we're extremely blessed, man. So
Oh, yeah.
Tawadi Haba Shim
The
Shah,
water.
right? We can't say that enough.
The water.
We can't do enough, right? We just
Yeah.
get what the portion the Lord has given us,
Right.
take it humbly, and
Right.
go and preach His word,
Right.
and bid the ones to the truth, man.
Con.
Because that's all we got. That's all we don't have anything. We know this world is burning, right?
Right.
It's like you're in a burning house, right?
Right.
And the house is on fire. We got to go. It's like ain't
Right.
nothing. We ain't looking
We
back, but
hesitating or
nothing. We ain't going back to no
Right.
favorite pair of
No,
shoes,
no,
a shirt, or nothing like that, man.
Right.
Right? Because
Uh-huh.
the Lord is two fartlings, a sparrow,
Right.
right? How do they get their food?
Con.
Right?
Right.
They don't build up. They don't,
Nope.
go build a garden.
Right, right.
But, they raking
They
up
don't have
with
tools,
yeah.
shovels, and things of that nature like we got.
Yeah.
They don't have the things that we got in order to provide for themselves.
Uh-huh.
But Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Yahweh Shai,
Right.
provide for their daily bread every day.
Look at our animals.
Yeah. That's it.
Who they the
You
the
know?
Lord feeding them.
The Lord is definitely
Because
feeding
we
them.
could be like, nah, I ain't feeding your ass today.
Con,
but
con.
hey, the Lord is putting in the
Right.
mind, feed your animals.
Well, the one thing is that he's providing shelter for them.
Uh-huh.
He's got feathers. He's got
Uh-huh.
everything provided for the animals for them to live. And we as humans, well, guess what? We got to build buildings.
Yeah.
We got to have clothes.
Uh-huh.
We got all those things. We just can't go out in the wild naked.
Uh-uh.
You know, if we go out there wild naked, we're going to freeze to death.
Hey, you can be on that show, Naked and
Oh, naked
Afraid.
afraid, yeah.
You can be on that.
You in
Yeah,
that
getting
show,
bit
Naked
up by
Afraid,
wild insects
and
and
snakes
all that
and
shit.
all the
Putting yourself in that willingly.
right. Willingly. Torture. That's
Edomites,
self-torture,
man.
yeah, man.
That's some
But they
Edomites
want to
shit,
fool themselves, though.
Because they want to be out there. That's their
Right.
nature.
That is their nature.
right?
Right,
You know
Con.
that there was E made that show up.
Oh.
You know E came with that show, and we want to put people out in the
Right,
wilderness
right.
naked. Producers knowing they got to put the little blurry lines on for the TV, but the producer looking at their assholes and
All this
hanging out. All that
Look
shit.
at all their business.
Damn, man.
Just
Damn.
I can say just debauchery.
This devil gotta go.
They got the
This devil gotta
PRN
go.
going on every day, all day.
This devil gotta go, man. This devil gotta go.
Man,
Finishing up with Matthew 13.
lust of the flesh.
Matthew 13 and 17, it says, "For verily I say unto you that many," I tell you the truth, Salakia, Matthew 13 and 17 in the NLT, it says, "I tell you the truth, many prophets and righteous people long to see what you see, but they didn't see it. And they long to hear what you hear, but they didn't hear it." Right? Many, our brothers and sisters, right,
Right.
passed away in this truth, went back to the spiritual room. They wish they was in our shoes right now, because
Right.
to physically see this shit, man, to see this shit go down,
Right.
to see this devil go down, that's one of the things that the Heavenly Father love, right?
Right.
To see the fall of the enemies,
Enemies.
right? We
Con.
we are chomping at the bits, as they say in the world, right? For this devil to go down.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
praying to the Lord each and every day.
Day.
Please take this devil down.
Please.
Destroy his kingdom. Please, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. Any day now, it's gonna
The
happen.
devil down.
But we know that these things, these prophecies must take place first, man.
These
But
devils.
hey, this is the warning,
right?
right? This is the warning. Go ahead, brother.
Right. Ezekiel 33, NLT. Ezekiel as Israel's watchman.
Right? Ezekiel as Israel's watchman, man. We
Right.
coming in that same like mind, man.
Right.
We were the watchmen, right? The Lord, hey, I would put a watchman and let him declare what he sees.
Right.
Right? We see all of it, man. We see it. Because you have to have vision, right? You have to meditate on these things. You have to not a lot of people take things for face value.
Right.
Right? They just look at like the lady that was up here before we turned on the camera.
Con.
I'm a Jew. It's like, no,
Right.
you're not.
No,
We're the
you're
real
not.
Jews,
Right,
lady.
right.
Well, now we're all together and all this.
Yeah.
Like,
They'll
what
make
the fuck are you talking about?
Excuses, right? For everything that
fuck
they've
are you
done,
talking
for
about,
all
lady?
that wrong ideology they've been spewing out that madness without doing any research. They just kind of like parrots,
Right. They mimic, right?
mimicking whatever else somebody's talking, but they don't do no research, no homework to find out who they really are.
There's 5 levels to learning. You got your monkey see, monkey do. You got your parrot that mimics. You got your frog that's stubborn, right? You learn something and it's over.
Yep.
You got your owl that can see through the dark, and then you got your snake dragon,
right?
Serpent,
right? Serpent
that knows it all.
Right.
That knows it all.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 1, it reads, once again, a message came to me from the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Son of man, give your people this message. When I bring an army against a country, the people of that land choose one of their own to be a watchman.
Can you read it in KJV?
Okay, KJV?
Yeah. Because it talks about that sword that's coming.
Oh, Khan, okay. All right. Salaki, we were going to read KJV. Ezekiel 33. Ezekiel as Israel's watchman, verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of the coast and set him there, and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet.
Right,
and
we
warn
see
the
this.
people.
We see the sword that's coming, right? And we know the modern day sword is these guns, these tanks, these army weapons,
Right.
the direct energy weapons, right? The dew, right? The Esau got the dew from heaven, right? Direct energy weapons, right? To zap you from space, man.
Right.
That's why you can't begin to, like, we're gonna round up all the brothers, right?
Right.
And we're gonna have AK-47s in our hand, all this type of weaponry, right? Right. And then we're gonna march down to DC, and we're gonna take over DC.
Right.
Well, Esau got satellites up in space that can drop a drone the size of a football field,
right
on top of the heads of us, and take us out.
Right. Easily.
Right. Take us out.
Easily.
So there's not amount of carnal weaponry that we can use to go against this devil. This devil has a sword. He was given a sword. Revelation 6 in verse 4 says that a red horse went out, and he was given that great sword to take peace from the earth, right? To destroy, right? And that's what he's doing with that sword right now, right? That's what you think just happened in Minneapolis, right? They're using the sword to take people out, and they don't care who get in their way.
Nope.
They're gonna shoot, kill, and ask questions later. And that's coming to here too.
Right.
Just because, Trump said that he wants to stop all funding to blue states.
Right.
Why do you want to do that?
Well, we know why.
But that's just a further separation of everybody, right? The divide of everybody.
Right.
That's what they want. That's what the wicked elites, right? What they call the Illuminati, which the 1%ers, the top banking families, the elite, right? That owns pretty much all the central banks, right? They empower and control because of the money they accumulated from who? The Israelites. Right? The fall of the Israelites, man. Right? This is that warning that's going out to let you know who your true enemy is, man. To set up, stop being settled on your leads, because the Lord is going to sift you out. Right? That's why you got to pray. You got to pray, Israel, Yasharallah. You got to pray that the Lord don't sift you out and put you back into the world. That's the most scariest thing. That's why it's real scary when you come into this truth. It's very scary, because especially once you start to learn it, you start to go into motions, you start to do the things, right? You pray that the Lord don't take that spirit away from you, right? What's
Psalms
that?
51.
Psalms 51.
Verse 10.
Take not the spirit away, right? Because we don't want to be left out here in the world, right? Being left out in the world, right? Waiting for our judgment to come, right? We don't want to do that. What up?
We don't want to be the last of the marriage, or we don't want to be like we don't want to be like the bridesmaids. You got 5 who were wise, and 5 who wasn't unwise.
Took the oil, right?
You kept the oil.
Trim the lamps. Trim your lamps.
So you want the oil. You want that oil in you.
Yeah, you want to keep your lamp trimmed. You want to have that oil burning like back in the day, right? They use oil to light things, and the longer the oil, or the better the oil, the longer the light. Right. So you got to trim You got to trim that whip. You got to trim to keep that
wick.
that light
wick.
going. Yeah,
that
to,
wick,
to keep it going.
Right.
Right. So that's doing it. Walking in the ways of the Heavenly Father. These
Right.
bitches was over here laughing and shit.
They can't help themselves.
Isaiah 4:1.
That's that spirit of Baal. That's the spirit of Baal. They don't
What the
understand.
fuck they
But
laughing about?
I look at Psalm 23.
Ballad is I know, yeah. Psalm 23.
Anoint my head with oil.
Mhm.
You anoint my head with oil.
Mhm.
My cup runneth over.
Come running.
So you want your cup to be running over,
Mhm.
overflowing with blessings. You don't want that the Lord, like you said, to turn cast you away from out of His presence. I mean, come on, you
chastise you with hot pleasures.
right, but
That's what you really don't want. You don't want that.
but but in the end of things,
Mhm.
whose will is it?
It's the Heavenly Father's will.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
There ain't nothing else.
Mhm.
If you believe,
Right.
if you have faith,
Yeah.
and you trust in what you're reading.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you look at what those scriptures is telling you, woes and lamentations, wars.
Mournings, woes, mournitation, and woes.
I mean, pestilences.
Mm-hmm.
The sword. All
Mhm.
these things come upon the earth. The day that's never been, been before.
Daniel 12:1.
It's a scary thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Shit, but
Spirits creative of vengeance.
yeah, spirits creative of vengeance and all the stuff
Mhm.
that's gonna, and you can see the writing on the wall. You can see it every day, because like that individual, like I was telling you up in Seattle, that was one of those spirits created for vengeance, coming to attack that person.
Mm. Oh yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Of course, the Lord put it in them.
And so that
He seals up the instructions,
Right,
and they go and do it.
right, the I.C.E individual,
Mhm.
what was he?
Creative of vengeance.
Right.
Or a psyop. Either
Right.
way,
Either way.
he still shot a motherfucker in the face.
Hey, that's a spirit creative of vengeance. Period.
Period. Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah.
when you look at it, right, she got done away with.
Mhm.
She got blicky.
Dropped the kid off to school. It was all.
But she, because she had that spirit though. She had
Yeah.
that spirit. Remember now, she's one of those alphabet.
She was.
Yes, she's the alphabet community.
She was a promoter of it.
No,
Or
she was an actual alphabet.
Oh, she was with a kid too.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. And they brought her a woman on an interview, the woman
Mhm.
about what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the spirit created for vengeance.
Showed up.
Yeah. So we gotta be, the Lord.
She
He
could have
is
been a
that
Jake
vengeance.
too. Never
Yeah,
know.
could have been
Could have
Jake.
been Jake. Could have been Jake.
Yeah, but it's like I said, we gotta kind of like stay focused, grounded, and not lean onto our own understanding.
Understanding. Yep.
Because when we start leaning on our own understanding, we go off left. We don't stay on the straight path, straight and narrow path. We can start zigzagging and going the wrong way.
Well, James 1, it says be a doer of the word, not
Right.
just a hearer.
Hero of the word.
So
Right.
if you're gonna hear the word, the Lord gonna give you this instructions,
Right.
Like it says in was it Joshua 1 and verse 8? But I'm reading it in the NLT.
Con.
Joshua 1 and verse 8 in the NLT.
Right.
It says, "Study this book of instructions continually."
Con.
Right? Continually, right?
Continually.
It says, meditate on it day and night, so you will be sure to obey everything written in it. Only then will you prosper and succeed in all you do, right? So we know this is not our current world, right? As a matter of fact, Yahushua said if this was his kingdom, we will fight. We'll
Right.
fight for it.
Right. Con.
We will fight.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
With them 12 legions.
right? Not only that, what in the book of Judges, right? He bought the Lord was telling Gideon was
Con.
like, bring your men, the men that want to fight, and he was like, it's too many of them, because basically, I want to be a small number to go and battle with you, so they can so you can have belief on me.
Right.
So he said, go to the water,
Con.
and the men that scoop up the water with their mouth,
Con.
right? And not take them, but don't take the men that went down and
Like a dog.
and drunk up the
To
water,
drink up the water.
right?
Like a lap dog.
See, that's the instruction,
Right.
right?
Con.
Because these men were so like distraught and like, oh my God, like water. Finally get some water, right?
Right.
And you go over there rushing into it and
Con.
putting your face in it like a dog,
Like an animal.
like an animal, like
Right.
you ain't got no damn sense,
Right.
right? I remember when I was in
Go ahead, talk to me.
I was in like a summer camp.
Right.
We outside playing all damn day.
Okay.
My mom cooked, they cooked some food.
Mhm.
I was hungry.
Mhm.
I'm playing from 8 a.m. to 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
right.
I'm hungry. I ain't ate nothing. I've been in the water. I've been running around and all that.
Right.
As soon as I got that food and started licking the plate, all I felt was a whoop-ah to the back of my head.
What you doing?
Embarrassing me like you don't never eat.
Yeah.
I'm like,
there's something wrong with you.
can I get another plate?
You know I taught you manners. Your mom
But
said,
that's
I taught you manners.
Yeah, you don't supposed to.
Act like a
Even the
Neanderthal.
apocrypha tell you that.
Act like a
Apocrypha tell you
Neanderthal.
don't when you go down and eat and stuff like that. Don't be acting all crazy and shit like that, right?
You gotta have some type of a decorum.
Mhm.
You gotta have some type of etiquette.
Right.
We are not like the heathens.
Right, yeah.
We're supposed to be a special people.
Mhm.
And we're not supposed to be following after those heathens who are brute beasts.
Right.
So are you gonna be a brute beast? Most of us start becoming brute beasts.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
But the Lord pulled us
Yeah,
out of that.
I'm glad the Lord pulled me out of that brute beast mentality.
Yeah.
The spirit of
Acting
brute
like
beast.
Esau.
Acting without any type of manners, integrity,
Nothing.
morals, values.
Nothing. Like you don't
things
got
of
no. Well, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the wicked seduces him.
Yes.
Right. So
Uh-huh.
Jake, his mind is seared with a hot iron.
Right.
It's seared to do wickedness. The Lord has given him over to it,
Right.
and he upgrades the wickedness. Right.
Right.
Esau do something wicked, but here comes Jake. Oh, that's I want a piece of that, and do even more wicked. He topples it.
Right.
Right. That's why we need the Lord, man.
We definitely.
That's
do.
why there's instructions. Right.
Right.
Going back to these instructions, this book, this manual, right? Basic information before leaving Earth. This manual is what's going to get us the ticket out here. It says, receive the engrafted word
Right.
that's able to save your soul. As a matter of fact, I know we bouncing around. Let me get that real quick.
And then after that, I was going to finish that Ezekiel 33 because we want to.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good meat on it. Same thing.
Most definitely.
We still a watchman, number one.
I'm gonna get back to it. Let me.
Go ahead.
This is James 1:21. It says, "Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive them with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul." Where are you going to get an engrafted word from? First, you're going to get it. It's in the Bible, but You're going to need somebody to teach you. How can I understand this if I have no teacher? Right? I need some man to teach me. That was the eunuch that was in the book of Acts. Right? He went to Philip.
Right.
To understand the scriptures, because he was reading the book of Isaiah, and he didn't know what he was reading, right?
Mhm.
He said, unless somebody teach me, and the Lord brought Philip to teach him, right? It says, be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. Right? You get this word. It's a lot of people receiving that word by the wayside.
Right.
That seed that's fell on the wayside, fell on stony ground.
Correct.
Right? It grew up, but it withered away.
Right.
Because the sun hit it, and they had no foundation.
Right.
They had none. This is a lot of our people, man. You tell them the word, they receive it. It's like, yeah. I'm an Israelite. That's what's up.
Right.
But they continue in their
lifestyle.
ways, man. Their lifestyle, man. They don't want to change. They want to reform. They don't want to conform to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They want to continue to live in this false decadence of the United States of America, of Babylon the Great.
Right.
Which is going to lead you to what? Death and destruction.
Right.
Right? This is not your rest. It's polluted.
Right. Correct.
Right? You
Right.
can't do nothing here.
I mean, it's sad, but it's not sad because they need to get rid of us who are become, I could say, reprobate.
Oh yeah.
So we become reprobated minded.
Mm-hmm.
We don't understand order. We don't understand how to live,
Yeah.
how to be righteous, how to treat a person. We get this every day. You run into someone, you think that they're gonna be a good, upstanding person. The next thing you know,
Next day, yeah.
that person is mind is gone.
Mhm.
You can see that they taking on the teachings of the master,
Mm-hmm.
and so you kind of like say, man, you're lost. I can't reach you. You can sense when you can't reach somebody,
Mm-hmm.
but you can sense when you can, when you connect with someone,
Mhm.
because that brings you joy. Your spirit, lights
you
up.
can feel
in
it.
you.
You can,
When I see like-minded brothers, when I tell people about the scriptures and stuff like that, and they got a light in their eyes. Well, guess what? I got a light in my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about warning people.
Romans 8:16, our spirit beareth fruit that we're the children of the Most High.
Yeah. Yes.
So when your spirit bears fruit with somebody, man, you feel that connection. You say, man, but then they still piss you off because they'll say something stupid. Or
Yeah.
it just.
But you
they'll
gotta
have
forgive
a
them those
zeal.
70 times.
They'll
70
have a
times 7.
zeal. They'll have a zeal.
They have a
It's
zeal.
like, what the hell?
But we never know when it's gonna a turnaround's gonna happen, an awakening's gonna happen.
Well, there's a lot that's going to wake up in the last day.
Right.
At the last of it, right?
Right.
So
It's like
that
the hireling.
the ceiling.
You know the hireling.
Yeah.
We were talking about earlier about the hireling,
Mhm.
and the vineyard owner
Mhm.
hired him,
Mhm.
and at the morning he hired these men,
Mhm.
and at noonday he hired these men, and at the last hour he hired these men.
Right.
So, and everybody for their own wages.
Yep.
We get your own wage.
Mhm.
And hire you for a penny. You
Mhm.
work for a penny.
You work for
Brothers
you got
is
10.
jealous of that, though.
Yeah, a lot of
They're
It's,
jealous.
it's the flesh.
Yeah.
It's the flesh.
They're jealous that you start at 1 hour, you get the same amount of money that
Mhm.
they started in the morning time. But did the Lord did He not negotiate it with you on what your payment's going to be?
Everybody, it's
So
going
how
to be
can you be
it's going
mad?
to be a hierarchy in the kingdom, right? Everybody, as a matter of fact, I think it's in 1 Corinthians 15 and around the 20th verse or whatnot. When Yahushua comes back, every man is going to be in their rightful order.
Right.
So it don't even, the brothers shouldn't even, get upset over a brother that's coming in late, or if he,
Right.
got,
An early head
more-
start or late
or
head
late head
start.
start.
You
I had
know,
a
you're in the race.
a Jake in the road,
Right.
a homie or whatever.
Yeah.
I told him about the word. He was, oh man, that's what's up. And then I showed him the apostles. He's like, how am I supposed to compete with that?
Okay.
How am I supposed to
Carnally
compete with
minded.
that?
Right.
Like, I'm like, bro, don't worry about that.
Right, yeah.
They got their portion.
Right.
You go. This is your portion.
Right,
Like, run
right.
with it. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get beside yourself because you feel like you came late or
Right,
anything like
right.
that. Like, just build up. He's
Yeah,
like, how am I supposed to
come.
catch them? How am I supposed
Right.
to get as much as knowledge as them?
Right.
And then further going to we're a body.
Right.
Everybody's got to
Right.
function to the body,
Right.
man. So.
And in the scriptures it says, those who first will be last,
Mhm.
and those who are last will be first.
Mhm.
So you don't know what order you're gonna be in. Just run that race.
Run it.
That's all you gotta do is run the race. And don't give up. Just have keep up the faith. Keep pushing. Keep moving. Ezekiel 33 in the KJV, and it reads, verse 5. Salakia, verse 4. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his head.
Right. If this sword comes and take you away, this blood is going to be on. Read that again. Baba Kasha at the top.
When
The-
then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning,
yeah.
if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
Right. If you hear the sound of this trumpet, right? Like we was just saying earlier, 2 Jakes walked by.
Right.
Right. They heard the trumpet. Right. Blow
Right.
to ye the trumpet in Zion. They heard the trumpet. What? But they kept moving. They kept going. They didn't stop this. Oh, what's that? What y'all talking about?
Right.
Jake act like he's seen it before and said, those black Hebrew Israelites again.
Yeah.
But this is only for the elect of the nation of Israel, the
Right.
Israel of God, man.
Right.
You got all Israel, but all Israel is not of God, right? They're not of the elect, right? The elect of the nation of Israel, that's the ones that's going to turn. They're going to hear this and they're going to follow suit, right? As much as if you're chosen to be the elect at the end of time, right? At the end of this thing, there's nothing you can do about it, right? You can say just like Jonah, right? Jonah didn't want to
Go to Nineveh.
and prophesy. He
Right.
tried to escape on a boat, and they found out,
Yeah.
and the Lord put it in their spirit. Oh, it's him, right?
Yeah.
You got to get off of here, man.
Right. Come.
You got to go back and do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Go prophesy to Nineveh, and then they all repented,
Right.
And then the Lord didn't destroy Nineveh at the first.
Right.
Right. And he was mad at the Lord. He's like, hey, man, what?
I did what I'm supposed to do.
But you ain't even destroy them, man.
What's going on?
Even because you had, I say that to bring up this. You had Billy Graham.
Oh, okay.
On the tube and saying the other day and saying, we gotta pray for the nation. We gotta pray. There ain't no much praying you can do for this place, man. We would have healed Babylon, but Babylon can't be healed.
No.
This place cannot be healed. Right? This place is beyond through. Right? It's disgusting.
Right.
It's foul.
Right.
It's defiled.
Yes.
It must be destroyed. How much with the alphabet community, right? The adultery that goes on here. These are things offensible to death, right? Right. We had two alphabets walk by. Right. One before, like right as the camera started, and then one again. Yeah. Right after They was proud too, holding hands and shit like that. Like
mocking and scoffing and thinking that the Lord don't see them. Right. They're doing things in the dark.
Your problem is not with us. It's with the Heavenly Father.
Right.
So we don't even care. Live it up.
Live,
do what you do. Hey, be glad and rejoice, O daughter of Edom. Right? Because the cup should be passed over to you. Right? This kingdom going to be destroyed with all of these alphabets and these fairies and want to be this and want to be that and sex change this and sex change that. Right. And this devil critiquing all the ingredients, and people get sick, and you got Crohn's disease, and you got kidney, you got all of these diseases because of this devil, man. Yeah. Right? And then you go to his laboratory. Right. You go to his pharmacia, and he give you a potion, right? Take this. You call me in 30 days, right? And then you come back even more sick. I'm looking at NBC yesterday, right? I was looking at Shark Tank. I like to look at Shark Tank. See what people's ideas are and stuff like that, right? And every commercial that came on, it was a commercial. If you're taking antidepressant this, antidepressant that, here's something that can stop that. Right. But it's going to give you evil thoughts and all of this shit. It's like every commercial. Yes. Every commercial was like that.
Yeah, they feed you.
And it's like, this is what rich like, because people would, you're gonna watch Shark Tank, you kind of like got a brain for like inventing or having some type of substance. Or, so NBC, it's NBC or NBC or something like that. Yep. So I'm like, this is what rich people go through, man. They go to depression. Yes. They go through all of this bullshit, right? And they got all the money. You think all but they. They turn, they go into their home and they beating up their spouse. They're drinking out of the bottle, they drowning in the bottle. Sorrows. They got all types of cigarettes and smoking and just doing all types of substance abuse.
Yeah.
This is what these people. This is what they feeding them, man. Right. Yeah. Damn.
It's to kill the noise.
That shit crazy.
That's a lot. There's a lot of noise out there in the world as far as television, music. Mm-hmm. The worlds, the industries, as they call them, and you can't drown them out because they're constantly there. Right. They're always there in your face, 24/7. And the one thing is that when you go to sleep, you can hear the noise.
Oh yeah, you hear that shit playing over in your head, over and over
and over again.
It's like, so you can't. How about me? I try to get this monitor, get this thing off me.
It's like the Lord is so I can say
cold, man.
Cold-blooded, but he cold-blooded, but it's justified.
Mm-hmm. Good Lord is just,
and what he does each and every day. Mm-hmm. And so, but he gives us, he gives those he loves, his elect, the ability to withstand everything, to overcome any weapon created for destruction. Calm. So verse 6, it reads, Ezekiel 33, verse 6, mm-hmm. But if the watchmen see the sword and come, and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
Yep. Hey, the blood is going to be required at the watchman's hands because you didn't forewarn the people. Right here it is. You got all of this information. You got all of this, what's going to happen, right? And you failed to tell the people. There's probably a lot of jakes out there like that, right? Yeah. They don't heard the word. They understand it. Right. They know the scriptures pop in their mind. Right. They able to right? I remember a brother used to say, if you know one scripture, get your ass out there and repeat it over and over and over and over.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Or read out of the book, you know, just
even
you
just
know.
Psalms 23.
Uh-huh.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you do, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Mm-hmm.
Then what is it that you going? He knows everything that you need.
And if you ask, he's going to give it to
Right.
you. Ask in his name, he's going to give it to you.
Yeah. Yes.
You're going to be sustained. You're going to have it.
But it's hard to. I guess it's really hard to believe or have faith in it because of the persecution that we've been falling under.
That, and not only that,
The
it's going back to Judges.
Yes.
The men that lap with their hands.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
These are the men that didn't lap with their hands. Right? These are the ones that's because they said you can send the ones home that just got married, I believe.
Right.
Because that's in the law.
Right.
If you
Correct.
just got married, no, we don't. You're not going to war.
Right.
But if
Yes.
if you're scared, they
Right.
told you, hey, if you don't want to really do this, you can take your ass back home.
Right.
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 But these because like it was going to the parable of the sower, right? The
Right.
sower with the seed, right?
Yes.
Because all of the seeds that fell on stony ground, that fell on good ground, and
Right.
all and whatnot, right? These individuals,
Yep.
right, get this truth, and it's not mixed with faith, man.
Right.
It's
Right.
not mixed with faith.
Not faith. Yeah. Definitely not mixed with faith.
Right.
Verse 7 it reads, So thou, O son of man,
Mhm.
I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth, and warn them from me. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked, thou shalt surely die.
Right, the wicked of our people. Because our people, look, it's like when our people are going off and being wicked, right? The scripture says more wicked than the wicked, right?
Right?
Our people are called heathen. Our people are like back in the hood or whatever.
Right.
You'd be like, why you acting like a heathen, man?
Right,
Why you
correct.
acting like why you acting like a damn dumbass?
Right,
like,
right.
This is because same thing. Our people have that stigma about them as well, man. They could be labeled as the wicked as well, but they're
Yes.
not the wicked.
Right.
They're acting wicked,
Right?
right? Because it says it's a watchman for Israel,
Right.
and the Lord is calling the wicked, our people, wicked.
Yes.
Right. So this
Right.
is a name you
Breakdown.
can use for the wicked, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
You got to understand of who
Context?
Yeah.
Who is it talking about?
Yeah, put it in context of who the Lord is describing and talking to, and also trying to warn.
Right.
So he's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
warning
he's not
those-
warning the whole
He's not
world.
warning the whole world. He's not warning those heathens. He only warning the Israelites.
Exactly.
That's it. And the watchmen is for the Israelites.
Right.
Israelites only.
Only
Only.
the one and onlys. Go ahead.
Verse 9 it reads, Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity.
Yep.
But thou hast delivered thy soul. Period. The
Because
message
we're not gonna be in trouble for you dying. We're not
Right.
gonna shed a tear. We're not gonna be like, man, I tried to warn that brother. No, we gave you the warning. As a matter of fact, the unicorn is
Calm.
doing the heavy lifting
Right.
throughout the earth.
Right.
Right.
Calm.
The unicorn, which is the internet, it's going throughout, man. People watch these videos in New Zealand. People watch these videos in Australia,
Right.
Europe. You got brothers over there in Europe.
Right.
You got brothers all over the earth, man. That's
Calm.
bringing out this word,
Right.
right? So
Right.
there's no excuses, right? The watchmen did their job.
Yeah.
They went out and prophesied where their homes are, right?
Right.
Called out of their homes
Mhm.
and going where their homes are, going out to the public.
Right.
Wisdom cried put out in the streets. She uttered her voices in the streets,
All right.
right? On the chief concourses, where the places where people walk by left and right, right?
Right.
We're doing what the Bible is. Go out into the highways and byways,
Highways.
preach this word.
Right.
Go into the gaps in the hedges,
Right. Yeah.
right? This is what
Go
the
to the
Lord told us
gates.
to go to. Yeah, this
We're going
is.
to the gates. We're going everywhere we need to go to
Blessed
be.
is the man that be at my gates, pretty much prophesying daily,
Right.
right? Proverbs
Calm.
8,
Right.
8 and 34, something like that, right?
You know, what have you done for the Lord lately?
What have you done for me lately?
You know,
Right.
what you know, you 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You can read the scriptures. You
Mhm.
can watch the videos. You know, because you know when you watch these videos, you're being fed. You're being edified.
That spirit is being fed.
And faith is growing. Your faith is growing in the scriptures. Your faith is growing
I
in the
think
knowledge.
there's a scripture that says, "Feed me with food convenient for me."
Yes.
Right? And what food is
Right.
convenient for us? It's these
Right.
scriptures. That's our comforter.
Right.
We get comfort out of this, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
He is our comforter. The message of the watchman, verse 10, it reads,
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, O thou son of man, speaking to the house of Israel,
Mm-hmm.
like we were talking about it earlier. Israel only.
Mm-hmm.
Thus ye speak, saying, if our transgressions and our sins be upon us, and we pine away in them, how should we then live? How should we then live? Are we going to continue to be a reprobate? Are we going to continue to be, a hearer of the word and a doer of the word? Or are we going to, change and we're going to come into the fold? We're going to come into this to the marriage ceremony.
I got this right here in Second Esdras. If you want to get Second Esdras 15, it starts at 14. I got this one. This is Second Esdras chapter 9 and verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, right? And how do you measure the time diligently in itself? You take out your spiritual ruler, right? And you measure the times that we're living in, man. We see all of the death, the destruction.
Right.
We see all of the turmoil, right, that's happening in the earth. We see everything that's happening in Babylon the Great, right? And we're prophesying about it. We're telling you what a seer in the past was, a prophet was first called a seer, because the seer saw what was going to happen in the near future, or even years, right?
Right.
Even years, right? But it still came to pass. It still came to pass. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, right? And the Lord is showing us, man.
Right.
He's visiting the world which he made.
Right.
Through these signs, through these tokens that's happening in the earth. It says, therefore, when you shall see earthquakes and upwards of the people, right? Look at Iran. The death toll is up to past 15,000, I believe.
Right.
And then they put Hamas, right, or Mossad, Salakia, a Mossad
agent
in there, right? The economic hitman, they put him in there, right? And they put trying to pretty much not overthrow the government, but seduce the government, right? Get them into their ways, right? But the leaders there, they said, no, we ain't dealing with that, right? And so they start a coup. Right?
Yep. They started
so, and then Neuro 47 is telling you that they're trying to go save protesters in Iran. Ain't that some motherfucking lie?
Protesters.
They want to go in Iran and take over. Put a puppet in the seat. Right? They put a puppet in the seat. They could put a central bank. I believe Venezuela already got a central bank. They already got a central bank right after. Right after they took Maduro out of there, they put a central bank in there, right? So you can scratch that off the list. They're going for Iran next. They're going for Cuba. Mexico. All of these places,
Iceland,
man.
Greenland.
Iceland, Greenland. That's why the Brits, or Great Britain, England.
Right.
The scripture saying Zephaniah, or not Zephaniah, but Jeremiah, Salakia. Let me slow down. It says Jeremiah 50. It says that your mother was so confounded in you, right? Your mother's going to hate you.
Right.
As a matter of fact, let me pull it out.
Yeah, pull it out.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Jeremiah 50. I think 12. Because this taking over Greenland and whatnot.
Right.
This is why this beast is going to hate this whore, man. Jeremiah 50 and verse 12. I'm going to start at 11. It says, because ye were glad, because you rejoice, O ye destroyers of my heritage, right? Esau, Edom, destroying the Lord's heritage, right? Overdoing it.
Right.
It says, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and below as bulls. It says, your mother shall be sore confounded. Where did America come out of? Great Britain.
Yes.
Right? 13 colonies.
Yes.
And then flourishing to everything they got today.
Right.
It says, your mother shall, Jeremiah 50 and 12, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, and a dry land, and a desert. because of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, this place, Babylon the Great.
Right.
It says, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and shall hiss at her plagues. Right? And these plagues are taking place right now. Everybody is going to hiss at this place. Everybody going, God,
Right.
hey, what the hell happened to that place, man?
Yeah.
What the hell?
You know,
Who did they piss off?
They're gonna wag a finger at them.
Who did they piss off?
What's going on with this people?
Uh-huh.
They're gonna be rejoicing though that is destroyed.
Here goes some more. Jeremiah 50 and 14, it says, put yourself in array against Babylon.
Right.
Around about, let me read that in the NLT. Jeremiah 50 and 14, yes, prepare to attack Babylon, which is AKA America.
Right.
It says, Salakia. Wow, where did he go?
You got it?
Yeah, I got Salakia. It kind of like mobile.
Hey,
Yeah, that's why I need those glasses.
yeah.
Jeremiah 50 and 14 in the NLT, it says, yes, prepare to attack Babylon, all you surrounding nations. Let your archers shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord. These sins are reaching to the heavens, and you got to pay the piper. You got to pay the piper, man.
Right.
Those days are coming. Going back to Ezekiel.
Right. But
Salakia.
no, you identify them.
Uh-huh.
What I think that they're afraid to identify who's who in the world.
Oh yeah.
They don't want nobody to know that. They don't want you to go back to the beginning. They don't want you to understand what race is this in the Old Testament,
Mm-hmm.
and then follow the lineage from that point to today.
Right. Oh no. They try to hide that.
Yes.
That's why they discredit the Apocrypha.
Yep.
Grunk, you going Grunk. Hey Grunk, isn't Alexander the Great, wasn't he a Macedonian? Wasn't Haman in the book of Esther, wasn't he a Macedonian?
Right.
Or wasn't he part of Amalekites, right?
Right.
And then try to like pull it together, and they be like, nah, scholars discredit the
Right.
Apocrypha and whatnot.
Right.
You can't put that in, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's like they try to, it's that Eurocentric, type bullshit,
Yeah.
man.
Yes. Superiority type of mentality,
Mhm.
thinking that they have all the answers and you just supposed to believe them.
Right, yeah.
Without no questions. You not supposed to go and question anything they say.
Yeah. You
You're
can't
supposed to believe.
question
You're supposed to believe that you can sell an iceberg to an Eskimo.
it. Like my mom used to say, you could sell it. You could talk a cat off a fish truck.
Right.
You could talk a cat off a fish truck.
truck.
You ain't doing that.
and they deceptive though. They're pretty
Uh-huh.
good though. The Lord has allowed them to be very, very good at deceiving us.
Words more smooth than butter.
Yes.
Psalms 55. His verse is more smooth than butter, but his tongue was drawn swords, right? Drawn swords, man.
Right.
Why do the heathen think of a vain thing? Why do he rage, man?
Right.
Right? You think of these vain things that he's going to take over the world.
Right.
He's going to take over the world with his Novus Ordo Seclorum, new order of the age.
Right.
Right? That's on the back of the dollar bill. The pyramid, the all-seeing eye.
Right.
We understand. They started this thing in 1776, and they trying to capitalize on it right now. This is way back when they tried to get this in power and play, man.
Right.
This is nothing new. This is nothing new. Nothing is new under the sun. The Tower of Babel, right? The Tower of Babel, everybody going into one, right? Everybody being one, but the Lord destroyed the Tower of Babel.
Right.
And when he destroyed the Tower of Babel, what did he do? He misplaced everybody in the scattered people out throughout the world, right?
With
So that wouldn't be
languages,
that.
stuff like that.
So the Lord is going to do the same thing when everybody, these governments, right? Because they had an hour with the beast and gave their power to the beast.
Correct.
Right. These other nations,
Right.
they're going to give their power. They're going to have to.
They have no choice.
They're going to have to give their power to this beast
No choice.
or to the whore,
Right.
right? But then they're going to turn around and say, well, fuck, what are we doing?
Right.
What are we doing here? Right? And then turn around and say, we're
Right.
going to band together and
Right.
burn this bitch.
There goes free will.
Uh-huh.
Because everybody thinks
like
it's free
you said,
will.
predestination.
Predestination.
Mm-hmm.
They think that they're gonna have free will to be able to say no.
Mm-mm.
You ain't gonna be able to say no.
Uh-uh.
It's inevitable. They gonna force you to do what they
As a
gotta
matter
do.
of fact,
They gonna come out with them blickies.
Since you
You wanna act a fool?
since you said that predestined, Romans 8.
You can't wait to see Babylon start fighting each other. Egyptians
Oh
versus
yeah,
Egyptians.
Egyptian versus Egyptian. They should stand up with swords in their
Swords
hands.
in their hands?
I believe that's
Yeah,
in the
Ezra,
15th chapter.
yep.
Second Ezra.
Second Ezra? Yep, 15 chapter. 15 chapter.
But let me get that Romans real quick with the predestination.
15,
Romans
16.
8, I think is yeah, Romans 8 and verse 28. It says, "For we know all the things that all things work together for good to them that love the heavenly Father, to them who are called according to his purpose," right? We got
Right.
called to this purpose, to call out this name, to bring out this, here's some cute cues, to call out this message, right? This watchman.
Yep.
It says, "For whom he did know, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren." Ooh, I got pages coming out. Good
You need
Lord.
the Bible. You need a new Bible.
Verse 30, it says, "Moreover, whom he did predestinate,
Right?
them he also called." So you don't have no free will. You can kiss that goodbye. Think you got free will to do something. Hey, no, the Lord controls your steps, man. With the angels. It says, "Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified." Right? So again, you've been called into this thing, right?
Right.
You finish to the end,
Right?
you're gonna be justified.
Huh?
Going back to 2 Ezra 9, it says in verse 4, because we see the earthquakes, we see the upwards of the people
Right.
everywhere, on every continent. I wouldn't say every continent, but on every major continent.
Right.
Everybody got a problem. You got cold fast when
Yeah,
the sun
dude.
went down, didn't it?
There was an earthquake this morning
What?
off the coast of Oregon.
Okay. How big? Like
6.0.
Ooh, rattling. Some rattling today. Yeah,
And if you see the earthquake app, you don't know how many earthquakes there might be going on.
What's wrong?
Oh shit.
That's what he was
Hey.
going back. He could have gave her a heart attack.
Yeah. She don't got no blicky.
Should've-
Oh, hey, we been seeing some
Should've-
shoot 'em up going on today.
Right?
Oh,
What she
shit.
would have just running up on me like that.
What's wrong with
Second Ezra 9 and verse 4, it says, "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs." All of these effects, all of these signs that's in the world,
Right?
right? You can't surpass them. You can't look past them. You can't say, "Oh, this is fake. That's not happening. It's a fairy tale
Right.
book." Fairy tale my ass. Everything that we're saying is happening and coming to pass through the scriptures.
Yes.
It says, verse 7, "Everyone that shall be saved," right?
Right.
Christians say, "Oh, I'm saved." Saved from what? Ain't shit happened yet, man.
Right.
Ain't nothing happened yet. It
Nothing.
says, "And everyone that shall be saved,"
Right.
shall be saved.
Right.
So that means nobody's saved yet, man.
Uh-huh.
Summer has passed, winter has come. We're still not saved.
Right.
It says, "Everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape, shall be saved."
Right.
These are things that hasn't happened yet. That's coming.
Right.
It says, "By his works and by faith," right? Because you
Right.
can't have faith without belief.
Correct.
It says, "By his works and by his faith," what you can't please the Heavenly Father without faith.
Right.
It says, "That shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by his faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning."
Right.
It says, "Then shall they be in a pitiful case, which have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments," man. So you're gonna dwell in torments throwing the word, the Lord of the word, the Lord of the word, the lexical a little bit,
Okay.
the word of the Lord,
Right.
right? You discontinue, you throwing it away,
Right.
you're not taking it into reference,
Right.
right? You're gonna be in torments, right?
Oh, yeah.
Leaving this truth, you're gonna be in torments. It's
Right.
gonna be real hard
Yeah.
upstairs for you, man. It's gonna be hard to sleep. You're gonna be trying to figure out why the hell, like, hey, like you said, it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. So therefore, falling in the hands of the living power, you're gonna be really like bugged out, man.
Right.
Bugged out to the max.
Yeah. You be definitely
Right.
bugged out. You be one of them bug outs. Like riding them bikes.
Right? All fast and
Don't-
shit.
you
Go
know,
ride that
don't-
shit somewhere else.
Don't care about the rules.
You're not supposed to be riding
You know,
that shit through it like that.
Especially you got people walking around and
Oh,
they got bike paths they can use, but they don't like to follow the rules.
Verse 10, it says, "For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, while they yet had liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not and despised it." So this
Right.
repentance is going out. You still got time, right?
Got
There's
time.
still time to return back to the Heavenly Father and call on His name,
Right.
and do the things that's pleasing to Him before it's too late, man. Before it's too late.
Yes.
Before the sun go down.
Yeah, before the sun go down.
It says, verse 12,
Yep.
the same must know it after death by pain. Ooh, that's a cut, man.
Right.
Death by pain,
Yeah.
right? When those missiles come, right? The Lord is gonna keep your spirit, right? If you gotta
Right.
die to the missiles, right?
Right.
But if you're getting attacked by dogs, and you're gonna be sitting there and remembering
Hollering.
all the wicked ass shit you done
Yeah.
did,
Yeah.
and like, oh man, I should have listened to those
You should've
guys
listened.
when I had the chance, man.
Right.
I
Yeah.
should have listened.
Yeah.
You got it.
In the famous words of Elder Hawad,
Mm-hmm.
but wait, there's
There's
more.
But wait.
But wait, there's more. Woe to the world.
Uh-huh.
And then I dwell therein.
Oh, it's called a book, chapter, verse.
Salaki. Second Ezra. Got a little bit ahead of myself.
Mhm.
You know, got excited.
Mm-hmm.
Second Ezra. Salaki, my mind gone today, boy. It's kind of a little bit chilly, but anyways.
Yeah, it is.
in-
It
in-
got
in
cold.
Second Ezra.
It dropped
15.
like at least 10 degrees.
Yeah.
It dropped at
In the
least
King
10
James
degrees.
Bible,
Uh-huh.
Second Ezra 15, verse 14, it reads, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe means destruction.
For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another."
Right? That one people shall stand up and fight against another. We know civil war is coming, man. Civil war is on the brink, right? Civil war is here,
Right?
right? These people are up in arms, right?
Right.
Upwards of the people.
Yeah.
They're out there in Minnesota ready to fight. You got this
Yeah.
fake ass Black Panther guy coming out of the woodwork
Right.
talking about, hey, we need to band up and we need to go against ICE and all of this shit. Sit your monkey ass down, man.
Please.
The hell you talking about, man? We need to go against ICE. Man, ICE ain't worried about you,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
You get them ICE way, they're gonna pop a cap in your ass, man.
Quickly.
Man.
Without
Right? You're
hesitation.
gonna watch your ass bleed out. And
You'll be like that girl.
yeah, you gonna be like that.
You'll be like
Screaming
that
and yelling.
girl.
When we know if we're in the way of our adversary, right?
Right.
We should, we do what,
We do. We gotta do.
we do what we gotta do. We don't fucking cause a
Commotion,
uproar
whatever,
or
people-
commotion.
Right.
Getting,
Getting everybody agitated and excited and
what is
to
it?
go
Soft,
against the
soft
sedition.
world, soft
Soft word
turns away
Turns away
wrath,
wrath.
right?
That's it.
So
Yeah.
that could have easily been avoided, but
Right.
we know it's psyops out here. It's
Calm. Right.
good. You shot. What's her first name?
Good. I don't remember her name.
Cindy
Rebecca,
Good or
something
some
like
shit
that.
like
Sandy
that.
Good.
Yeah,
Something like that.
good. Yeah, you good off,
I
good
forgot what it
gone,
is.
good and gone.
Yeah, good and gone.
Go ahead.
You know, it's funny, but not funny because this is serious.
Hey,
It's
shalom,
deadly.
brother.
This is we live in deadly times.
Yeah, how about
We
you
live
now,
in serious
Shabakatah?
and deadly times. So,
Uh-huh.
so you got to take this seriously, not with a grain of salt, but with walking circumspectly, not as fools but as wise. You know,
Because the days are evil.
Right.
Evil means bad time. We
Bad
in bad
time.
times.
Bad
Everywhere
time.
you
Everywhere
turn,
you turn.
everywhere you look,
Right.
you see people vicariously just living, walking around
Uh-huh.
aimlessly,
Yep. Not
heads
worried
in the
about
sand,
anything.
hands in their phones, not really worried about anything.
Next thing you
Elam
know-
out here.
Next thing you know, boom, boom.
Elam just walking around with
right.
him. Nothing is, the lights are not on up there, man. They're not on up there, man.
No, I don't.
Right?
You know, that's good though.
Yeah.
It's a good thing because we'll see the power of the Lord one day, and
Yeah, the Lord is
going
going to show His power, man. He's going to destroy all the people that that laugh and think they're funny, mock and scoff at the word of the Lord, right? But the Lord sees it. He sees it.
I know you heard
right?
that time.
Yeah, He sees it.
Right on time, right?
Right? And He's going to destroy your ass for because you think this is so funny. You think this is a game. This is not a motherfucking game,
not
man.
a game.
Excuse my French, but
Especially
this is not a game. This is
military.
deadly serious.
Not no damn game.
This is deadly serious, man. Right?
We don't play.
We take this deadly serious, and we can't wait for the Lord to destroy our enemies, man.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
We know through much persecution shall the kingdom come.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, go with your move, Esau.
Yeah.
My mind is, as a matter of fact, Jeff fight at work was like, you was telling me about the chip and all that. I was like, yeah, the Marcus C hip,
right.
you know, this and that is going to happen.
Right.
She was like, doesn't that frighten you? Doesn't that make you scared?
Con.
I'm like, hell no.
Right.
My mind is made up.
Right.
My mind is, be persuaded in your own mind.
Hold up. What can you do anyway?
Right?
There's nothing you can do about it. You know, you live and you die.
Yeah, right?
It's just the way that how you going to go out.
You better off having a Yahweh Shem Shah on your lips.
Yeah.
Right?
That's your seal. That's your protection.
Not no Jesus Christ.
You sealed, right? Are
you
you not sealed with the name of the Lord?
Right?
You know, he says your hedge of protection.
The hope the Lord don't take it away from us, man.
Con.
Go ahead.
Sweet.
Go ahead.
Just you know. But anyway, continuing in verse. Let's do verse 15.
Oh, let me make you a moderator.
We'll do
brother.
15 again. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men.
Sedition among men, right? Hey, hey, insurrections. We know that Trump want to invoke the Insurrection Act, right? Which is martial law.
Right.
He want to bring that in because these proud Americans, these proud, they voting with, or they on the side of MAGA, and we're happy what ICE is doing. But sooner or later, one of these MAGA people probably gonna get shot by one of these ICE,
right?
By accident, right?
Yeah. By design.
By design. By design, right?
Right.
And they're gonna be mad. These patriots, these full red-blooded American patriots, right? Where y'all at, man?
That's what I want to know.
Where y'all at, right?
Yeah.
Y'all over there, all I see them online is hooray, go ICE and all of this shit until ICE busts a cap in your ass, man.
Yeah, until you in the wrong place at the wrong time, at the right time. Wrong place at the right time, or right place at the right time.
We know they're gonna come up with some psyop.
Right.
They're gonna come with a Black Swan event, a coup.
Right.
And they're gonna make something up to bring in more surveillance, more a tight rope on the people. Right. This is the devil we're speaking about, man.
Yeah.
He's conniving. He's deceitful.
Right.
He's wicked. Right.
Yep.
All he wants to do is
steal,
pretty much
kill.
Steal. The devil comes to steal, to kill. Right. And make up shit, man. Be deceitful, man. Rich is gotten by deceit, man.
Yeah.
That's all this devil want to do, man. And he want to take over your body. He wants to take over. You're going to be pledging. You're going to bend the knee to him.
Yeah.
That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to bend the knee to him, man. Right. And we not look. Hey, didn't the scripture say in Romans, I have reserved 7,000 men that won't bend the knee to Baal. Right. So those 7,000 men, that's talking about a complete number. It's not just talking about 7,000. We know 7 deals with completion. Right? So the Lord got a tight number of men that's not going to bend the knee, right? And women, children, right? Whoever you might be, that's not going to bend the knee to this devil. And we might have to go out fighting, man.
Yes.
We might have to go out fighting. Right? Well, think about it. I mean, but you got to also think about the scriptures as well. We also got to make sure spiritual powers now. Spiritual powers. We also got to make sure, like what the scripture says, he's going to lift up a standard against this devil. Yeah. Right? When he comes in, like the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord is going to lift up a standard against this devil. Right. So we understand that too. But hey.
But he said he's going to use Israel. As his sword. We're going to use Israel as his...
Who shall rouse Judah up, man? Right. These Judites are going to turn on this man.
Definitely. They're already doing it. The Black Panthers right there,
Yeah,
that's the beginning stages, right? That's one of the beginning stages. again, verse 16,
Mm-hmm.
2nd Ezra, 15 and 16. We'll begin at the top. For there shall be sedition among men,
Mm-hmm.
invading one another.
Egyptian versus Egyptian.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, government,
Mm-hmm.
president,
Right.
senators,
They're not gonna care.
congressmen.
They're not gonna care.
mayors,
Yeah, we close, brother. We close. We close.
and all those individuals
Mm-hmm.
who they have ruling over them.
Mm-hmm.
In the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
The course of their actions shall stand in their power. So they're not going to give a damn about the state police.
Right.
They're not going to give a damn about the ICE police. They're not going to give a damn about any of that, man. They're going to have the power in their own hand, and they're going to go door to door, house to house.
Right.
Civil war. Right, Jake,
Right.
you're going to be caught up in this thing, man. Right?
It's gonna be a
The brother,
whirlwind.
hold on, the brother put something on the comment board. He said, I'm at the plantation. ICE going to stay in the streets for Jacob's trouble, plus Small Hats is training them. So we close.
Yeah,
We close,
We're
man.
Real close. It's almost. It's about that time for it to happen, though. But it's been a long time coming, but a
Mhm.
short time. A long time, but a short time.
Well, one day in the odds lords, or what was it? One day or Salakia? One day is 1,000 years,
Years to-
but 1 hour in the Lord's odds is about 45 something years, 45 years,
Huh?
right?
Right.
I ain't even been alive an hour yet.
Right. You have. I'm going on an hour and a half. I got an hour and a half going on. You know.
Since the brother said that, let me get this real quick. This Daniel 12:1. Daniel 12:1. It says, at that time, Michael,
Right.
Michael stand up, the great prince. Right? Michael was
Uh-huh.
created for this right here.
Right moment.
This is his order right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
This is when he's gonna get that shine, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It says
yeah.
in that time, Michael, stand up, the great prince, which
Right.
standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And what is that time? That time of trouble.
Right.
Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble.
Right?
Right.
You Judites keep playing around and think this is not gonna happen.
Right.
This not gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, you've been saying that for months, or you've been saying that for years. Ain't nothing happened to us. You said that this was gonna happen.
Right,
ICE was gonna come after us after they came out to the Northern Kingdom, right?
Right.
After they came out to the Latinos and stuff.
Right, right.
You're next and stuff like that. Hey, we opened up with Jake. Is the house of Zephaniah 1:4,
Right.
right? The house of Jerusalem in
Right.
Judah.
And Judah. Right.
Right.
Correct.
The Lord got you. The Lord is coming,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, the Lord is gonna put belt to ass, man. Belt to ass. Or like the Rock, you say, a can of whoop ass on your ass, man. This is what's gonna happen, man.
Well,
Right.
you know, when we're talking about people not listening or
Mhm.
people saying that this is not going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm. Ezekiel 12.
Ezekiel 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about World War One.
Mm-hmm.
World War One was a war to end all wars. That's what they said. Right?
That's what they said.
That's what they said. They said that World War One was a war to end all wars.
Mhm.
What happened next? That was the first war.
Yeah. Yep. That was the first war.
Okay, so
Two
there's
more
two more
after.
after that, right?
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
two more. So then becomes World War Two
Uh-huh.
quickly. How many years?
What, 18?
20 years.
It was, what, 1914
From
to
1918,
18?
from 1918
1914 to 1918.
to 1939.
So 30, 1918
So you
to
got 20
1939.
years.
20 years.
20 years.
And that was 39 to 45, right?
Yep. So you 30 years. I mean, 20 years. That's not even like a second. That's not even a millisecond.
That's not long at all.
You know, but they were scoffing at there would never be another war. They was like, there will never be a war. That first war was all we needed. But they had treaties. They had treaties against Germany.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing now?
Same thing.
Sanctions against
Sanctions,
everybody.
yeah.
Right? So what do you
Making
think is gonna
everybody
happen?
mad.
So what do you think is gonna happen?
These what it says, stir up the mighty man for war,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Get
Huh?
these
the
have them
Medes?
beat their plowshares into swords and
Yeah.
pruning hooks into spears.
Right.
I want to
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
This is what's going on. This
Yeah.
is this third war, right? That's coming,
Soon.
right? Very soon.
Yeah.
Right? Very soon. We
I mean,
here.
You know, you can
Right?
you can hear the drums beating.
The prophecies, man.
Yeah.
That your mother should be sore confounded in you, right? Great Britain, right? They talking about taking over Greenland and whatnot. Take it over. Hey, as a matter of fact, the Lord gonna give it to him.
Oh yeah.
Cause he's gonna harden the hearts of Pharaoh, man.
Yeah, it's
Pharaoh heart. Oh,
it's
man.
written.
That weed smoke.
It's
Damn,
written in the
strong.
scriptures. You know, it's just written. You know, but we don't want to pay attention to it because it's too how can I say horrific. In the Bible, it's horrific when it describes his judgments. So, so they don't want to think about the horror that's about to come upon this place and upon the world. So what they want to do, they'll turn it out. I'm gonna watch me a TV show. I'm gonna
go drown in a bottle.
Yeah, I'm gonna drown in a bottle.
Smoke my weed. That shit stinks.
You know, I'm gonna be on some. I'm gonna be something to quench my sorrows, my woes, my lamentations.
Right. Whether it be women.
Right.
Whether it be drugs.
Right.
Whether it be overeating.
Yes.
Being a gluttonous. You know, whether it be any of these devices that's out here in America, man.
A denier of the word, denier of the truth.
As a matter of fact, in Edris it says that the devices that came into the world, man.
Yeah.
Right? Oh. There's a lot of devices out here to get your mind swept away. That's why it's you know, the Wadi Haba Shimi Al Shah for even bestowing this gift.
Yes.
Because
of understanding.
Being just regular a nigga in the world, man. Right. And then you receive this, it's like, dang, the Lord loves me.
That's the crown. You know, it's like he's about to crown you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he knows that, you know, you doing what he's commanding you to do. And he knows that you got a reward waiting for you at the end.
Abaratazah, man. Abaratazah. Let me finish off in Daniel real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Daniel 12:2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Right?
Right.
Damn. Right? You wake up to this, oh shit. I ain't part of that. Damn.
Yeah, good grief.
Golly.
You know, the Lord hasn't chosen me.
Right. Right. We all called into this thing.
Yeah, you didn't choose me. And not just that. If you're not of the blood of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right.
I mean,
the seed should be called Isaac.
How can you think? How can you even, you know, how can you say, be a part of, how can you be alive to know that you're not part of this inheritance?
I feel like the Lord, like some people are privy to it. Like, you know, some heathen Edomites are privy to it. Right. It's like, because you see some Edomites that'd be like, what appear to be an Edomite, they'd be like, I know who the real true biblical Jews are. Right. You know, I want to pledge but Esau, he's deceitful. Right. Esau's deceitful. Right. So Esau will say anything to get himself out of the way.
Right.
But you can tell the spirit.
Right.
You can tell the spirit because you see a lot of, like I said, you see a lot of Edomites or looking Edomites that would be like, oh, I know who you guys are the true Jews. Like, I can't, you know, I'm about, you know.
But do you think they contemplate that there would be no more?
That's what I'm saying. That's like, I don't think the Lord really, it probably won't really register until they getting their ass beat in the kingdom.
Okay.
It probably won't even, because they're gonna deny it. They're gonna use grunk. They're carnal.
Carnal. Okay.
Esau's carnal. Esau don't have a spiritual mind about him.
Right.
So he's gonna be like, hell no, I don't see myself ending. I don't see this ending. Blah blah blah. You know.
Because the Lord is not in all. Because the Lord's not in all his thoughts. So he's not gonna see that judgment is coming.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna have that veil over his eyes.
And not only that, the Lord is gonna put a spirit on him to fight.
Right.
Second Esdras, the 13th chapter.
Right.
He's gonna fight.
Yes.
He's gonna fight for his kingdom.
Yeah.
He's gonna be dirt. He's gonna be scared, but he's still gonna fight. He's still gonna fight. Daniel 12:3, it says, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness. We was talking about that earlier, about that light of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Right, and we
Right.
see knowledge being increased. We see people running to and fro,
Bro,
trying to
yeah,
get
yeah.
this, trying to get an understanding of what the hell is going on in the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
Right, but you got to run to the prophets. Right, you
Right.
got to have discernment to know
Right.
who serves the Heavenly Father and who don't. And the Lord only called, He called everybody into this,
Yes.
but He's only going to pick a remnant.
Right.
Right, a very small, delicate. Right, as the wine, just like that wine. Right,
Right.
that those grapes get made. They take a selection of the best grapes
Right.
and put them off that selected section,
Okay.
and then the rest of it goes out to the public,
Right.
goes out.
For
So
consumption.
this is that
Right. This is
selected,
yes.
right? That
Prime.
prime, yeah,
The
prime
grade
selection.
A. The grade A. The I got a book on wines too. So
Yeah?
I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
book on, and I'm trying
What's your
to.
favorite one?
It has to be Syrah.
Cap, so what?
Syrah.
Syrah.
Yeah, Syrah. It's a red wine. It's
It's a red?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
okay.
dark wine. It's Syrah, and it comes. You have a winery in Menville
Mm-hmm.
that do Syrah. Oregon is known for the Syrah.
He tripping, man. He just bugged out, man.
You know,
He
remind
is
me
bugged
of
out,
remind
bro.
me of that the gangster in New York.
He
He
bugged.
was
He
come
probably
out.
got.
He was come out in his bathroom.
Yeah,
thought
he
he was
probably got
crazy.
a gun into that.
Yeah, you never know.
Go ahead.
But anyway, 2nd Ezra 15 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
Salakia. 2nd Ezra 15, KJV 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Right? There's going to be closing offs. They're going to be roadblocks. They're going to be all of that, right?
Right?
You're going to desire to go into the city, right? As a matter of fact, in Minneapolis, you probably want to go into a city, but you got to go through a
Yeah.
damn a roadblock or
Roadblocks.
some
You
shit
know,
like
some
that.
checkpoints and things in there.
Checkpoints, or what they checking? They checking your
checking-
ID.
Yeah.
This is Jacob's trouble, man.
Oh, yeah.
If these other camps can't see it,
Right.
man, they bought and paid for, or
Well,
they just the Lord just blinded them and got
Yeah.
other people blind, and they're gonna
Yeah.
go into a ditch.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 18 it reads, "For because of their pride, Salaki,
Mm-hmm.
because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled,
Uh-huh.
the houses shall be destroyed,
Mm-hmm.
and the men shall be afraid.
Mm.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword," meaning the blickies, the guns,
Right.
the weapons, "and spoil the goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation."
Right. For the lack of bread, great tribulation. Right. They're gonna go start up a little bit more. It said they're gonna start up a little bit more on that.
And a man shall have no pity upon his
There you
neighbor.
go. And a man should have no pity upon his neighbor. Look at the movie Leader Rub Behind.
Right?
You know, the son is sick. He just needs some medicine. We know you got medicine.
Mm.
We was friends in the world, right?
Not anymore.
But not anymore, right?
I gotta take care of mine.
You gotta, yeah. I ain't giving out nothing, right? I don't
Right.
care how much money you got. I ain't giving out nothing. You ain't hear the news?
Right, calm.
You ain't hear what's going on out there,
Right, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
These, man, it's troubling times that's coming, man.
Yeah.
And it's here. It's here.
here.
It's
It's
just
definitely
it's brewing. It's like you know how you start a pot of water. You about to boil some noodles or
Right.
something, or boil some pasta or whatever. Start that pot of water, right? You put your little oil in there. You put your little salt and pepper in there
Yeah.
and all of that. That's what the salt and pepper is in there right now. The
Okay.
oil's in there right now.
Right.
And then we're waiting for that thing to boil,
Right,
and then we're
right.
gonna put the noodles
Spaghetti,
in
the
there.
noodles in that bad boy.
And that's gonna be the people, man.
Yep, that's gonna be
Right?
the people.
All these naysayers, all these gainsayers, all these people that say this is not going to happen.
Happen.
What's that proverb that's in Israel?
Right.
That you said this is prolonged. I had an Edomite tell me today, man. All this stuff, man. All this technology stuff. Oh, it's not going to happen for another. You know, my kids will probably have to go through that, but I ain't going to have to go through that.
Right.
I was like, you a goddamn fool. Get your ass here. Get out of here. Go eat some. They do clam chowder every Friday.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Yeah, please.
no.
You know, you ain't gonna do none of that. You know I can't do
I'm
none
like,
of
go
that.
eat your damn clam chowder and get out my face, man.
Yo, Mama the Foods.
Get out my face with that shit.
Go get
Eating
some.
there with the
Hey,
crackers,
hey,
just
hey,
eating it. Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen
hey,
for another 1,000 years.
Go get some of your SpaghettiOs.
Oh man. Go ahead.
Anyway, again, it reads 19 and 15, 15 and 19, 2nd Ezra 15 and 19.
Mhm.
We'll continue to read on. Because of the lack of bread and
Uh-huh.
for great tribulation. Verse 20 it reads,
Mhm.
"Behold, saith the Lord, saith Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me,
Woo. Right?
which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus.
Go to 2nd Edges 16 and start at 33. We're about to get ready to close it down soon. I know the brother put another scripture on there.
Okay.
Let me read that real quick.
Go ahead.
This is from Zakar Kassad. The brother put in Wrath Remember Mercy. This is Daniel 5 and verse 25 to 26, and this is the writing that the writing on the wall. Right? We always be saying that. Mene tekel upsharshin. This is the interpretation of the thing, meaning God have numbered their kingdom and finished it. As a matter of fact, get Job 14 and I want to say 25. It says, God has numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Thou art weighed in the tekel, thou art weighed in the balances and are found wanting, right? He can't pass over. I think it's 14.
No.
Job 14 and
25. No.
Oh.
What are you thinking about?
He set a bound that he can't pass.
Okay.
I think it's Job. Let me. The water for the scripture, brother. Let me find it real quick. Job. Something smell good.
Is that what's it called? Matthew?
No. Job
Isaiah?
14.
Job 19 and 8. He has blocked my way so I cannot pass.
No.
It's lucky, brothers. Have patience.
Okay, I found it. Job 14 and 5.
Okay.
Start at 4. Salakia. Job 14 and 4. Start at 4.
Job 14 and 4
Mm-hmm.
in the KJV, and it reads, "Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one."
Yeah, this is a very unclean place, man. Right? Who can bring a cricket? I think who can make something that's cricket? Who can make something that's straight but that's crooked? You know what I'm
Right.
You know what I'm saying.
Who can make
yeah.
that's crooked straight.
Yeah.
Verse 5 it reads, "Seeing his days are determined."
Right. Seeing his days are determined. Right. Whose days are determined? Esau, Edom's days are determined.
Right.
Go ahead.
"The number of his months are with thee."
The number of his months are with thee. Hold on, watch this man. Hey, he looked at your book bag.
I know you did.
Boy, you better chill.
"Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass."
Right. He has appointed his bounds he cannot pass. Right. Esau, Edom is on borrowed time. Right. His kingdom is almost up. Right. His days are almost up, man.
Almost up.
Go back to that second edges. Oh wait, was it? Second edges 16. I think 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, start at 33, and then we're gonna close it out after the reading this.
Second Ezra 16 and 33. It reads in the KJV, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms.
Right, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. We talked about these 18 to 26-year-olds, going off to war, right? Going off to being shipped off into the war, because I saw on X, you had looked like some 18 to 21-year-olds, right? Pledging allegiance to the flag, right? Putting it on video and all of that. I pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of blah, 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 right?
Blah, blah.
Doing all of that, right?
Yep.
Not knowing your ass is going to war, man.
Yes.
You're going to be shipped out there,
But that's what they're like.
hungry.
They're bloodthirsty.
Yeah. And put a rifle in your hand, right? And you're going to be scared out your motherfucking mind, man. You're going to be scared.
Love to kill.
They do, but I'm talking about these 18-year-olds, but that don't know they're going.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
Yeah.
That they just,
the ones who are
we love America.
Yeah, the ones who are at ease in America, who taking that liberty for granted. Yes.
Right, you're going to war. You're going to war.
They're the ones gonna be cowering in them foxholes.
Scared as hell.
Shit.
Shitting on, pissing on themselves,
with their hands on their loins, right?
Hands
on their loins in Second Ezra. Redeeming the time that they're gonna be fucked. Excuse my language. They're gonna be screwed. Anyways, verse 33, it reads again: "The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands.
Right, because they're going to be off in the war. Go ahead.
The daughter shall mourn, having no helpers.
Right, nobody's going to be helping. Only the men of the Lord. That's when Isaiah 4:1 is going to kick in, right?
Right.
And all you women are going to be running around looking for a man of the Lord.
Right.
Right, or looking for a man to save you. Right.
They
And hey, go ahead.
They should be against the wind. Protection against the wind.
Oh yeah, protection against the wind. I'll make a man more precious than the gold of Ophir. Ophir, right?
Right.
That was she looked good. Not a face.
Asian.
she was like white and Asian. Yeah. Moab, Edom.
Verse 34 reads, "In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed."
Right, you're gonna go in these wars, man. You're gonna be shipped off over there to the Middle East, to the Persian Gulf, to fight these wars, right? And you're not coming back home. You're not coming back home. Go ahead.
Bridegrooms, though. You just got married.
Yeah.
You know, you thinking you're gonna be, popping your wife. You think you'll be at home in that bed, comfortable, loving, hugging and stuff like that.
Got a nice meal.
Yeah, got a nice meal. Next thing your ass, you on that cold ass plane.
Bundled up, you
on that ship,
and
you going somewhere. You going out of the country. You going to a foreign soil, and having no idea of what's waiting for you on the other side. So they're gonna be praying.
Here's a raffle and a hard hat.
Calm.
An American patch.
That's it. That's
on
it.
your shoulder.
Give you MRE, meals ready to eat, and you ship your ass and your gear. You gonna have your gear in the back of your backpack, and that's it. That's it. And their husband shall perish of famine.
The famine, right? Because you ain't gonna have no food out there, man.
There ain't no food out there.
You're gonna be stranded.
Because everybody's gonna be looking for food.
Hey, the horn. You hear that horn?
See, I did. Everybody gonna be looking for food. And so they're gonna be fighting against one another.
Yeah.
Trying to survive. Water, food, anything they can
Shelter,
try to,
all that.
Anything that's necessary for them to survive. They're gonna be, turning against one another. They're gonna be committing fratricide, as we call it.
What do you call it?
Fratricide.
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 Not fraternizing.
No, fratricide.
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 Okay.
Fratricide meaning that it's that friendly fire
amongst
each other. Yeah, fratricide.
Ain't no Call of Duty.
Yeah. Or fragging.
Look at E. Watch E over there. He bugging out. Go ahead.
And the acronym is for fragging, meaning they gonna that's your people, but you don't like them, so we're gonna frag your ass.
You're gonna frag them out. Damn.
Yeah. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Behold, the word of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai spake.
Right.
Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
They're not slack, man. These plagues are gonna stick, right? You think this is just You think this is it's just gonna be, that's gonna happen, then we're gonna move on with life. No, these plays are gonna stick, man. They're not going anywhere. Go ahead.
I know you hear that trumpet.
Yeah. Blowing it, yeah.
Verse 38 it reads, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bring forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her, her womb.
Right, yeah, hey, kids, these are the birth pains that's happening in America right now, man. All of this war talk, the economy crashing, right? People are in uproars. People don't know if they can pay their rent. People, hey, Merry Crisis and Happy New Fear. That's what basically Merry Crisis and Happy New Fear. Because this is what's going to stay, and it's just going to get worse and worse. And Esdras, it tells you that as the earth goes on, it gets worse and worse. It just get all out of whack. Right. As we still under this Gregorian calendar. We're not telling time by the moon. Right. People are still bugged out. People are believing in this. People are believing in that. It's just getting more bugged out, and more things are just continuing to happen. Those birth pains. More things. Just every day you turn around. We're in the 16th day of this year. Right. 16 days of this new fear. New year, new fear. Right. And ain't nothing but chaos has happened every single day.
Every day.
Right. And it's going to continue to happen, and it's going to continue to go out of portion, blow out of portion, right?
Right.
until you people realize what's been
Yeah.
what's been at stake here, right?
Yeah.
The Lord, right? He's gonna make himself known,
No. Right.
right?
Correct.
His name is gonna once again be
Exalted.
praised and exalted in the earth. Like they're gonna be like, who did that? Yahweh
Right,
Bashim
yeah.
Yahushua.
Catch them off guard.
By
Surprise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then next thing you know, they ain't got no choice but to bow down and worship.
Oh, every knee gonna bow.
Every knee gonna bow.
Every knee. What's that? What number you on?
I was on 38. verse 38.
One more, yeah, 39. Go to 39.
Let's do 39, verse 39. We read, even shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
Right? The world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every single side. Hey, we're gonna get out of here, right? We hope you was edified. We hope you got something out of this. Before we leave, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakah, Godash. A double honors and salutations
honors.
to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you brothers out on the highways and byways, pushing this truth with fear and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Keep fighting, keep enduring. We almost out of here. We almost home. But you got to come with it, man. You got to come with it. You got to be tough, man. You got to be tough for this. You got to, man. No folding. So, shalom. Hope to see you on the next video, Lord willing. Shalom.
Shalom.